What's up, my babies? It's your girl Jen checking all the way back in for another live on YouTube episode of the hottest podcast out of Detroit on a Monday night. I am your slightly thick and extremely colorful bestie, auntie, sister, cousin, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. I am showing up for you in that space. I am always blessed and privileged to be joined by the chocolatiest drop, undefeated, 3-0, defensive football playing this ninja on the internet. And he'll let you know whose internet it was last week and this week, because he didn't tell you last week. And in a few seconds, we're gonna get it over with early because we might forget like we did last week. But welcome to Time to Talk It Out. It's your boy.
Welcome back.
T-Double.
Welcome back. Your boy T-Double in the flesh, man. And as you guys know, always coming to you with some of the hottest news, info, just chit chat that you guys gonna hear on a Monday night. Excuse my voice, I may sound a little hoarse just as well as my co-host here.
And it's not because we was yelling at each other.
Yeah,
okay?
No, it's just a little bit of the weather. I think
I was personally praising.
I think that it's just kind of the weather for me. During change of weather, I know usually you kind of go through a slight little cold adjusting. So,
allergies,
yeah,
the nine.
And I think that's what's happening for me. Hopefully you guys can still really hear me very well and understand very well. Hopefully I don't sound like
in other words, he gonna have Barry White on tonight.
Hopefully I don't sound
so
like
ladies, get you some extra panties.
The Clear Eyes
they might
commercial.
Be soaked tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like the Clear Eyes commercial, but yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that. Get some inflection in your
dry eyes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Clear eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, nah, I've been trying to do a bunch of work, man. For the internet mess. Now we're gonna start off by last week. Now, I want to blame myself for that, forgetting, and because I be trying to make sure that
for who run the internet,
right?
Last week,
absolutely. I be trying to make sure that I don't do the same person 2 times in a row, and I be kind of trying to make sure that it's relatively somebody relative to the internet. So. Since I don't even remember who I was going to make it last week, because I had somebody last week for last week, and I honestly forgot.
Okay.
So, I want to say that since I forgot, you know what I'm saying, it was nobody out there, so there was no name out, so it's a good thing. I wanna name it Clarissa's internet last week. That's what we want to do last week. I don't think I named it hers yet, and it's only fair because she stays relative to our news anyway. So, absolutely, she's gonna be last week's. And our new up and coming will be Charleston White. It will be Charleston White's internet this week. It's just always somebody new, always somebody a little bit random, and somebody that you may hear a small story or two about at the time. So, just keep that in mind. We usually start the show off with paying respects and, honoring anyone who has a lost loved one or anybody who's lost someone during the time. I personally ran across a story that kind of course, it kind of got me because I don't know the person personally, but I feel like I grew up watching the person. Alden Smith, the football player, he was like drafted like number 7 overall or something like that.
How you spell that?
Alden, Alden Smith. And last I remember, he was playing for San Francisco 49ers. He was a defensive end. He was a real good player. He passed away at 36. Nobody really knows his undisclosed reason. Nobody knows why so far. But I just know he was young, and he was a real good player when he was active. And when I seen that story, it was just kind of sad, so I wanted to pay my respects to that
Yeah,
gentleman.
absolutely. Rest in peace to Alden Smith. 36 years
Absolutely.
old is way too young to go. Did he have children?
That I didn't see. I don't know if he
Well, God
had.
bless his family. God
Yeah,
rest his soul.
absolutely, absolutely.
Hopefully he knew Jesus and he is just resting and waiting for the resurrection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any more RIP?
That was the only one that I had for.
I didn't have any RIPs. I wanted to give a special shout out and a happy birthday to somebody. It's kind of like, it's one of the first time that we've done that, but since we don't got no whole bunch of RIPs, which is good, I want to give a special shout out to my daughter's mentor, the leader of the Detroit Youth Choir, Mr. White. Woo! Happy birthday, Mr. White. I want to shout him out. I want to shout his beautiful wife, Mrs. White. His beautiful daughter who just graduated from high school and went to prom, Shael. You guys need to understand that they are putting on their spring show. It is their rendition of The Color Purple, and baby, it is gonna be great. My particular daughter, my
particular daughter,
my particular member, my daughter, is playing Nettie in a dual cast. Her and Shael are both playing Nettie. So I suggest you get 2 tickets. Get one to the 27th and one to the 28th so you can see both of them play. Absolutely. When you buy your ticket, though, buy it under 7 Graham's name. Just saying. Okay, Shael, I'm sure her tickets is bought up. Anyway, her name probably ain't even available no more. Anyway, shout out to the Detroit Youth Choir, Mr. White, Mrs. White, Shael, and everybody, all the parents, staff, kids, especially, that give so much to that organization. Pour into them, Lord. Pour into Mr. White, especially because him and his wife give a lot to all of those kids. Absolutely. Like 200 plus kids. Absolutely. And I was telling my daughter, because shout out to my daughter, as a matter of fact, okay? Because my baby is 16. She got her first job at a very reputable, well-known nationwide chain restaurant, making a lot of money for a 16-year-old. Mm-hmm. And I'm very proud of her. And I was telling her, Detroit Youth Choir is a job, okay? So if you got some kids that like to sing, dance, or just like to be in front of the center of attention, Mr. White can work with them, whether they got a good voice or not. You can blend into the choir. Mm-hmm. So if you're interested in getting your kids into something that is really going to help them to finish high school with an incentive to do well, the Detroit Youth Choir is definitely it. Sign up. Come for their auditions. Their auditions is usually right after the spring show. So the spring show is in June. It's probably going to be in like mid to late July, something like that. Maybe August at the latest. Okay. DetroitYouthChoir.org if you want more information. I am a proud DYC mom since 2019. So I am talking from experience. This is something that you want to do for your children. It's worth every single penny. And it's even more than paid, but sometimes they do things where they get paid. Mm-hmm. But the payment, the value of this camaraderie that they get, this family, listen, if they're not an athlete, if you see that they artistic in any way, they like to dance, they like to sing, they like to freaking hum, okay?
Yeah.
Because these kids don't got nothing to do. They taking over and it's unsupervised.
Correct.
The DYC took over Detroit a long time ago, and it's been supervised. It's been blessed by the Lord. Check them out on YouTube. Check out some of their music. I'm going to cut that out now.
Yeah, they got big things going on.
I can talk about that forever.
Yeah, no, they got big things going on. That's definitely something to promote.
And if you don't know who they are, they was on America's Got Talent. Mm-hmm. They was the choir that was number 2 on America's Got Talent. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a lot of big things.
I didn't even have that written down, but that is definitely Detroit. What I'm doing is you cool.
It absolutely is. Yeah.
Okay. Mama's proud. Speaking of kids, right? Can we segue to the next thing? Mm-hmm. Speaking of kids and parents and, Lord have mercy. I saw a story today when I was researching for the show. Apparently, bless you.
Thank you.
A lady directed 3 children to walk down the I-75 ramp onto the freeway with oncoming traffic. I mean, no, that wasn't. I don't think it was oncoming traffic. It was with the flow of traffic, but still, like, people was outraged. People was trying to stop them. People were trying to tell the kids, like, don't follow her down there. Like, not even knowing who that was. That could have been their mama.
Right.
Who cares?
Right.
This bitch that loves her man. Don't follow her down there. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up calling the police, and the police ended up coming. But it was crazy to see. And so it's like, check on your people. If you know you got some mental health issues, go ahead and see somebody. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, because we all got mental health issues. Let's be for real. We all got some form of mental health issues, whether it's ADHD, PTSD, something.
Yeah.
But if you know you got like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder real bad, where you like be manic and doing stuff that's not safe for you and your kids, get your kids some help. Away from you until you decide you're ready to get some help. Because you might not be ready to get no help, and that's okay. That's your choice. But if you know you got some kids, get them somewhere safe. The moment you in your right mind and you making sound decisions, call somebody and tell them come and get your kids. Please.
Yeah,
don't do no crazy shit like that.
Don't be too prideful for help. Don't be too prideful.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
Pride came before the fall, and you don't want you don't want to fall on your kids.
Absolutely not. Yeah, that's what you.
They don't deserve that.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not cool.
I'm just glad that the police came in a timely manner. They called the police, and the police came before they could finish videoing. People was in the comments like, ma'am, you sitting up here yelling, call the police, but you sitting here on a phone videoing. You call the police.
Yeah, right. Some people just go straight to the video and don't even think you got the phone to call the police. Yeah, people got to get out of that habit of going straight to the video first. Yeah, people got to get out of that habit, man. If it needs to be 911 involved, you got the phone right there. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We need to get better with that. That's something we need to get better with.
And if you want to be a street journalist, you need to invest in you a camera.
Absolutely.
A GoPro, something. An extra phone? Hell, I don't know.
Another device? Yeah. Absolutely.
What is it, a tablet? Something.
A Pocket 3, something. You know what I'm saying? Some type of other camera or some type of other device.
So you can use your phone to call 911.
Absolutely. Or another phone that you can use to call with. If you got this phone and you only want to use this camera, get you a little minute phone, government phone.
Yeah.
You can at least call 911.
I seen another video where a man was passed out and a girl was trying to get him CPR. And, of course, you know, I had to go in the comments. People was in the comments like, oh my God, she not doing it right. First of all, do you know how many people that they talked about had rolled past this man? Okay, at least she got out and tried to do something until the ambulance got there. All of y'all that was in the comments talking about she ain't do nothing. What would y'all have done?
Right. A lot of
where was y'all at?
Yeah. A lot of people,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't even know what
I was like, he probably needed some Narcan. Everybody know fentanyl is out here right now real bad. You have to be really careful with the pills you take, but even the weed, man. They've been saying that the weed been laced. That's why I've been kind of scared to get weed off the street. I ain't really been getting weed off the street.
Yeah.
I had run into some niggas with some great weed, but I just really stopped buying it from them just because I just was thinking like, man, I better just stick with what I've been doing. I ain't got time to run into no idiotic people thinking they could get over.
Yeah, that's kind of...
And, you know, even though they was charging cheap, but still, like, I just...
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Excuse me again. That make it scary, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't what it used to be because people want it to be something so strong that you like, oh, I ain't never had this before, and to the point that
and it's like, how high do you want to be? Do you want to die?
Yeah, to the point that they getting desperate on the measures of selling it to you. They putting whatever they...
Putting too much, knowing damn well you ain't supposed to put but the tip of this pen top or some shit like that. You supposed to put a little itty bitty bit like that of that shit in a whole key or something like that. Because the littlest bit of that shit could kill you. Motherfuckers be doing the most trying to be like, oh, this shit, like you say, about to bring them back.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's finna take them back, all right.
Yeah.
To heaven.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you losing your customers.
You ain't gonna get no more
it doesn't
money.
even make no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like my sister friend just passed away. Not to be talking about rest in peace. Rest in peace, Shanti.
Rest in peace.
My sister friend just passed away, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I know They used to like to mess around with some extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they even put it on a weed. You know what I'm saying? If you in pain and you go get a Norco from the wrong place, you mess around and get some fentanyl nowadays.
Easy.
So this is not just to call out hard drug users. This is people in pain. This is people smoking weed. This is people, you never know, they might put the shit on your mushrooms.
Absolutely. This is for people.
Anything.
Awareness.
Be careful.
Yeah. Awareness.
Be careful. Awareness. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And if you know that it's out of hand to where it's causing you to make bad decisions, it's causing you to be irrational and just, I'm going to just get it from anywhere. Think about stopping.
Get some help.
Think about stopping, and I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. I'm saying it because I want you to be here to watch us next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want you to be like, oh boy, out there hoping somebody know how to give you CPR or some Narcan is around.
Yeah.
It's hard enough when you just doing some shit like some weed. Pray and ask God to show up in your life and to overtake anything. Don't even call that by name, whatever it is.
Right. Be specific about that.
Be specific about that, because you got to be specific in your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
But think about everything it might be. You know what I'm saying?
It
might be sloth. It might be, greed. It might be a lot of things that's keeping you from your blessings. And you got to prioritize stuff. Something that's might mess around and kill you tomorrow, I think you might want to focus on that first.
Yeah, you might want to stop doing that today.
I don't care if you smoke cigarettes, that's fucked up too. But if you smoke cigarettes and popping random perks, you might want to focus on the perks first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Pick one now. You gotta pick a struggle now.
Because just saying, that might mess around and mess you up randomly. The cigarettes, you take a while to get cancer. I feel like, I don't know.
I mean, how they used to make them anyway.
I don't know. Like, I just pray. I pray for my peoples, okay? Because, like I said, and like we just said, they putting it everywhere now.
Yeah, it's sad,
they putting it everywhere. Be careful who you buy a damn cigarette from.
Yeah,
People
man, and watch
weird.
your kids too. Make sure your kids ain't getting, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the problem. That's who they can trick with it real quick. They could trick them real quick with it. You know what I'm saying?
Especially these pills.
Yeah.
These pills, I feel like these in this lean. You know what I'm saying? These pills in this lean, these rappers and stuff is glorifying and even if they listen to music from 10, 12 years ago, Lil Wayne type shit.
Yeah.
It's being glorified and these kids do not know no better.
Yeah.
And I was saying this the other day and I need to make this into a song. A mistake can cost you your life.
Absolutely, easy.
You saying, oh, it was just a mistake, I didn't mean it. You lucky you able to say that.
And they don't
because
take no time
you can make a mistake that literally costs you or somebody else or a whole lot of people their life. So don't make no mistakes.
Listen,
make the least as you can.
I forget exactly what they say. Like 6 seconds could cost you 15 years or could cost you 10 years or something like that. It's a saying that goes around. Basically, it only take a couple of seconds to make one wrong decision and the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely, that's definitely true.
Yes. So bless everybody involved in that. Whatever I was just talking about. The kids that was on I-75. Yeah, like, come on now. Just tripping.
Yeah, that was a wild one. I didn't see.
I'm all in your paper.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. But for... since we was talking about the kids in the summer. For the summer, also, if you're looking for something for your kid to do that's trustworthy, honest, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about summer work. New Era Detroit is offering kids jobs from 14 to 18 and then from 19 to 25.
OMG! That is so dope.
Yeah, it's
that is dope, man. I encourage. I had to write that down because I want to put that in the title some type of way. I encourage y'all to get your kids involved with that.
Yeah.
New Era Detroit is awesome.
I think that that's definitely a safe environment if you want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, you don't want your kids just to be anywhere. You want them to be around somewhere you feel good, or you can be easy at
You can be
home.
proud.
Absolutely.
You listen here. You can be proud. I'm glad my daughter got a job already on her own. I didn't even encourage her to get a job because I was really like,
Yeah, that's
listen,
lit.
you got a job already with DYC. I got to take you back and forth to all these places. Whoa, horsey. I didn't even encourage her to get a job, but I definitely didn't discourage her either. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Because if I had known, I would have encouraged her to apply for them. They amazing.
Yeah.
I used to want to work with them when they. I mean, I still would love to, but I'm just saying, like, when I first found out about them, like, I called and I was like, oh my god, they want help, and it was like, well, just I forgot what they said, dude. It was something that I didn't do because I think it was. I'm just saying. I can't remember. I think I wasn't driving at the time, and it was too far for me to get to. Even though the way I had found them is because they had just recently did one of their first hood to hoods in my neighborhood, and so I'm like, oh my god, this is like freaking the new Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh my god, I want to be down. You know what I'm saying?
They doing a lot of that right now, hood to hood. They doing a lot.
Yeah, they do that every year,
Yeah.
and they expanded because and now you know they got a grant with the city to work in a certain few zip codes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So like it's I'm just proud of them. I'm proud of the city of Detroit. I'm proud of Mayor Mary. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
very proud of her. I'm glad she won. No shade to the man of God, Reverend Solomon, because I voted for him and I would have been proud of him as well. But just to be a black woman in Detroit, from Detroit,
Really making moves, really, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot, hearing the
I'm
people.
very proud of her.
You know what I'm saying, having your ear really to the streets, hearing the people, and trying to really just be a part of, you know what I'm saying, a part of that. Just trying to do what you hear, trying to, you know what I'm saying. That's bringing the community together. I feel like just trying to bring the city together. You know what I'm saying, one voice at a time, and that's what we need.
When you say trying to do what you hear, you mean trying to address the things that your
The feedback that
citizens tell you. Yeah, that's what I feel like, yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
And like this is no shade to males, men, or whatever. But, you know, a lot of times I feel like when women get into certain roles, they get things done. And I feel like it's not saying that they better. I feel like it's because when they get in the roles, they know they gotta go extra hard because motherfuckers number one want to take their spot. Motherfuckers number two then said they couldn't do it. Then, you know what I'm saying? Just like black people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's the same with black people as it is with women when we get in certain roles. Black people, when we get in certain roles, we excel. It doesn't matter. That's why the oppressor for black people is wonderful people a lot of times and society as a whole. They want to keep us out of certain spaces because they know that once we get there, we're going to dominate, we're going to create positive change, and we're most often than not going to take things back to that word. Because even though we got a lot of our people that's deviating to other faiths and no faith and the universe, we already talked about that in previous shows, the core of us as a people is still connected to the Most High. So they know we special. And so they try to keep us away from those roles. And I feel like it's the same for women. Like I said, no shade to men. But it's no coincidence that after God made y'all, he saw fit to make us too. In the Bible, it said y'all needed a helpmate. Y'all did. It was not good for man to be alone. And when the thing went down with Eve believing the serpent instead of God and going before Adam and tempting Adam with the BS, when all that happened, that's when we lost sight of, you understand what I'm saying? What we really was made for. I believe Adam and Eve was black. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? And so we have to remember who we are And New Era Detroit is reminding people, not just us, because they reminded us too. They'll get on our when we're not doing each other right. But they definitely is also reminding the others who we are, and they demand the respect from everybody. They demanded that we respect each other, ourselves, and they demanded that the others respect us. And I love that. Yeah. We need more of it. If in any way you can help them, donate, spread the word, whatever you can do, send your kids to contribute time, effort, prayers. New Era Detroit deserve it. Period.
Yeah, absolutely. I know last Saturday they did some hiring. Saturday that just passed, they did it in the morning. So I don't know if they're doing this every Saturday, if you can pull up and still register or not.
Check into it, like,
And I also know that
T-Double, you be on it.
I'll be looking at some stuff.
You be on it, y'all. Be on it.
And I also noticed that when you said about they working with the city, they also with certain zip codes, very much true, because certain zip codes, if you qualify, are also helping you get utility bills paid, all type of bills.
Yep, you know them the ones that they got the grant in.
Yeah,
and that's why they doing it, because they're like, they done gave us this money.
Yeah.
And he done came and said that online flat out, and he be flat out, he be real with it. He like, listen, they done gave us this money, y'all better come get it. Don't make us look stupid, because if y'all don't come and get it, they're not going to give it to us next year.
Exactly.
So come and get this money. Don't make them think that we can't get it out to y'all.
Exactly.
The reason they gave it to us is because they know we is connected to the city. So come and get this money. Come and get this help. If you need some help, they helping.
And if you in a qualified zip code, you know what I'm saying, you own. So I know they got some on the east, some on the west. Just look more into it. If it's something that interests you, something that you might need, or something that you want to put your kids into, just look more into it.
Honestly, babe, I think it's the west side. I don't think it's the east side.
It's a couple of zip codes. I don't know which ones.
I know, and not because I looked into it. You know, I checked, because I'm like, shit, I need some help one way or another. Okay. And then it's like a cluster of zip codes, like right bordering each other, and it's like right over here.
Yeah, I know. So I know. I heard.
Is it yours? I think it's yours. Yeah, because it's not mine, but I think it's yours.
This one too. I think I heard this one too. So I know it's somewhere in here as well.
Yeah. So T-Double, while you playing, get on that.
I will definitely look more into it. You know what I'm saying? To pass the info, of course.
I'm helping you tomorrow too.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm help you. I'm help us.
Okay. And
because y'all too. I don't think I'm in the zip code, but I love to see my people get on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna help y'all. And yeah. So look, this is check.
They even call that massage people, but
yes, thank you.
And I just feel like New Era, they really stepping in. They really boots on the ground, as I always say, man. They really foot on shit, man. And
they putting feasts on people's necks if they coming on you wrong. Okay.
And if you want,
speaking of,
oh no, I was just saying, if you know what I'm saying, when you want to change something, you know what I'm saying, be the change you want to see. That's how you approach it. You know what I'm saying?
The way they're doing it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? One neighborhood, one household, one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? But they keep moving, they keep working. So big shout out to those guys.
Shout out to them. Pray for them. Dang, I forgot I was just finna say. It wasn't that.
See, that's
it'll probably come back. No, it's not.
Okay, no, I have one more thing. I can't remember when we was just looking at that store. I don't even remember where the store was at, but I was like, it's another store that's supposed to be opening up, black-owned grocery store.
Oh, the grocery store is on Woolworth.
The one that you've seen.
The community op or whatever.
Yeah. Now, I've never been in there either, but, there are starting to be more of black-owned grocery stores with market lines and, you know what I'm saying, full line of groceries and stuff like that we should, I think that, like you say, we got to utilize and support our people to keep these things around, and they're supposed to be at an affordable price. I haven't been there per se, but it just opened up Thursday, I want to say, of last week, a new black-owned grocery store on the west side. Micah's Market. It's a young lady. Well, she's of course of age, but Her name is Micah. It's on Finkel and Prevost. And it's full line of groceries at an affordable price is what's to be told in there. I think that it at least deserves a look from everyone. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you live in the area on the west side, somewhere near where you go to a grocery store in that area.
Try 'em out.
I think that
Look.
she at least deserves a look.
Last week, one of them days last week, I can't remember it, but I think I told you this. I'm like, I feel like I went on a grocery store tour.
That was last week.
I went to like 4 grocery stores in one day.
Mm-hmm.
If they could all be black owned, that would be awesome.
I would be.
So I'm here for it. I love the grocery store. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. That's probably why I'm getting so much more thick. But no, I'm lying because I just lost pounds. I don't know exactly how many.
Okay.
But I went from the 80s to I went from the 180s to the 170s.
Okay, because
Back to the 170s.
just saying anything is what you be doing.
But I'm just saying, over the last 3 years, okay, Auntie been at the grocery store, Auntie been at the restaurant, Auntie been at the bodega, damn it.
I not understand.
The pizza market. I mean, I done been eating.
I noticed the bodega scene, the New York bodega scene is slowly taking over Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm noticing more of the places that are opening. It's funny that you say that because right now we were earlier. I was trying to figure out what this was. It was a mart on Woodward, and now it's in the Midtown area. It's like right by Garden Bowl. It was called Bites and Lights or something like that. And it was new to me because I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I had never seen it. Bites and Lights is exactly what it's called. Bites and Lights Market. And I looked it up because, of course, always looking. You know, we do a lot of content there in that scene as well. So always looking for new restaurants and stuff like that. So I was like, what is that? So I immediately looked it up. It's a New York style bodega where they have like chopped cheese, smash burgers, and stuff like that. Like that food scene is starting to take over Detroit. And when you said it, I guess I didn't really pay attention. I'm like, I just think that that's normal, And now that I'm, downtown, the other new spot down there, well, it's not new now, but you know what I'm saying, relatively new. That's like a New York style bodega. And I'm like, that is starting to be the thing. You're getting chopped cheese on food trucks, gas stations, bodegas, like, you know what I'm saying?
Chopped cheese burgers.
Smash burgers and chopped cheese.
Jeez, man. I'm just
and
saying,
like sandwiches and like
trying-
wraps and like, you know what I'm saying? Like that seems to be like the New York bodega style.
Man.
And that's scene.
We need to go to New York. We need to go to New York. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead because that I agree with that.
We need to go to New York because, I went to New York, but I didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time. I think we talked about that before. And so I want us to like go really see the bodegas in New York. I feel like it's different, but
Because they shit authentic.
well, authentic New York, definitely. But I feel like a lot of the bodega stuff in New York is like a smorgasbord of cultures, just like New York. You know what I'm saying? You got so many different
The boroughs and shit, so.
I'm saying, but New York is basically where a lot of foreigners come first. You see what I'm saying? So when I say a lot of different cultures, I mean you got Africans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they have to accommodate all of these different people. So bodegas there got some of everything.
It's easier for you to find what you want.
Because they got so much different stuff. Not saying that these bodegas not, but they not. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they got more so a core thing that they really gonna sell.
Right.
And that's what? smash burgers,
Chopped
loaded fries, subs, which is what they bring the chopped cheese, because that's basically Subway.
And I feel like the chopped cheese is one thing that they take and they make it universal to you can put anything you want
That's
on
why
it.
I'm saying it's basically Subway.
Yeah.
Whatever they got available, whatever toppings they
Uh,
got available, I'm pretty sure you could request on it. You know what I'm saying?
I see people doing chopped cheese with put Pop Tarts on there. Make it with Pop Tarts. Make it with pancakes. Make it with, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I mean by when I say, and I think that that's what probably New York does. Cause the dude I see that does it, I watch his content. He's the ponytail dude. What they call him? Something, but he like sure, and then he make them the chopped cheese. They call him Op, yo Op.
The Aki way?
Yeah, the Aki way. That's what
I'm like, you watch all I ain't even
yeah.
ever seen him. The only reason why I know him is because you talk about him all the time. But cause you get all the food.
And I feel like that's New York. I think he got the accent of, and I think that's where he at.
He probably is.
I can't say that's for sure, but I feel like that's where he at because his accent. And then if he's not there, he's probably from there. But I think he's there, and then he's just got a banging spot. Like he get everybody to come through, and I'm talking about he makes a chopped cheese however they want it. Like I said, I'm seeing it on Pop Tarts. I'm seeing it on pancakes. I'm seeing it with honey buns. I'm seeing him put cereal on it. Listen. Anything. He make it on chips if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what I think separates them from what people are mimicking. People mimicking it and trying to keep it in a traditional way. Like, oh, I'm a mimic it, but I'm gonna do it how it's supposed to be done. And they're doing it, but they like do it how you want to. It's like Coney Island with a sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about in New York.
Yeah. It's like Coney Island with a sandwich.
Yeah.
Speaking of New York, and I know we still talking about Detroit, I want to, before I forget about this, and since why we talking about it, I wanted to shout out my boy French Montana, man, because and shout out New York Knicks. I'm not listen, I just got because they won.
Yeah, they tripping.
Yeah, they burnt up the bus, and
all the different people, all the different personalities.
Yeah. I wanted to say shout out French because a cab driver in New York got his cab burnt up and stuff like that. They messed it up like during and French Montana was reaching out and he was gone. You know what I'm saying? Help the dude get a new cab or whatever. But I guess that's just what happens. And when cities go crazy like that, I'm not saying it's cool, but that was cool for Frenchie to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be a staple in your city, man.
Y'all, when we win, please.
Yeah,
when we win the Super Bowl,
let's not do that.
Please, y'all, for real.
When
we win the Super Bowl, please don't make a fool of us.
Yeah, let's not be downtown tearing it up, and we just now getting it. Ain't even. We ain't got a chance to enjoy the new downtown. Don't be down there tearing it up.
Act like y'all got some home training.
Speaking of the new downtown, and this wasn't even in my notes neither, that Cosm that's coming downtown Detroit.
What is that?
Cosm Detroit, the sports event theater. I can't wait till that opens. It's gonna be like sitting in a sports event, but you're gonna be like, it's like a sports event theater or something. Like it's gonna be great. So it'll be like being in a bar and in wherever the event is. So say like you watching the football game. It's gonna be like being in a bar and being in the stadium at the same time.
How?
Because the screen in there is so big, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one big screen. It's almost wrapped. It's almost like a 360 almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes you it makes you feel like you're in the stadium. People had it before us. And we
what is it called?
Cosm Detroit, COSM. That's what they built in downtown, right there in that space that used to be where they had that park that they had when they built that park for that 1 year. And I liked it. They had a little skateboard. Downtown had a little skateboard. You could play basketball. Downtown had an outside park that they had.
Where?
Right there where the food courts, right across the street from like Campus Martials right there. Right where the Cosm building is being built. Where the little food court, the Detroit Eatery at, that stuff that was gated in right there. It was gated in at before, and it was a park. It was a basketball court. You can go. It was a park. It looked
How
like
many years ago? Like 3 years ago?
yeah, just recently. It only lasted for like a year.
Yeah, because it was like after the
Before the draft, because that's why they tore it down. It was right there like the year before the draft.
It was like they opened that up after the draft.
That was open before the draft. They tore that down.
They opened that up after the skating rink went down the ice skating rink.
So probably
it
after,
was like a slide.
Yeah, probably after that, because you know the ice skating rink is inside the Campus Martials little thing. This is like across the street.
Where that food truck,
Yeah, right.
It's like this the side street and this Campus Martials. Okay, I'll do some
They had a basketball court. You could skate while you. I'm not ice skating.
That's cut off. Yeah,
roller skate.
Yeah, I remember that. And that's cut off. That's not really a street that people drive down because it's always something going on right there.
Right.
And you wanna know what? I found out.
What?
I'm sorry, fuck.
No, go ahead.
So you know how we talked about the city, right? It's like Grand shit is the east side, Grand River.
Mm-hmm.
So the city map or city planners, whatever, they made the city like a wheel. The Motor City cars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the spoke, the middle part of the wheel where everything go out from is that street right there. Grand Circus Park or whatever.
So that's kind of why it's like a.
Yep.
So everything else is kind of.
It go out from there.
Okay. Nah, that's very. That's a
It's on TikTok.
That's a what they call that fun fact.
Yep.
That is a fun fact.
Yep. I gotta find that TikTok thing and put it in here.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
When I
but
edit tomorrow.
That was definitely a basketball court. It was a park. You know what I'm saying? But it was an odd spot because it wasn't no parking for real. And I think at first you had to pay, but then they started letting people in for free.
The basketball shit?
The whole little park, because it was like only like this little gate, only one entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe you didn't have to pay. That's just maybe I could be listen. You know what I'm saying? It could be.
Knowing you asked because you go play basketball and it was like, yeah, but you got to pay $1 or something.
I don't hoop.
And you was like, I'll come back.
That's the thing with me. I don't play basketball, but my circle, my siblings, my peoples, my bros. A lot of them hoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a football player. I've come to that conclusion. That's just what I've dealt with. That's just what I'm living with. I used to love basketball. I still love basketball. Basketball is my first love. I was real good at playing when I was younger, which trickled down to me. The less I played, the older I got. And, you know, the less you do something.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Usually it's how it goes. Now, I can get out there and shoot. But when we talking about a whole game, I can run back and forth. I just don't want. I'm not a hooper. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to hoop. So, yeah, but I know a lot of people wanted to go because, like I said, the circle I hang around, a lot of them play basketball. And I've just heard a lot of things about it. I walked past it a lot because I worked downtown for years. You know what I'm saying? So I had walked past it a lot, and I realized it was only there for like a year. And I feel like every time I walk past, it was always people there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was at least always somebody there. It's people that live down there, you know what I'm saying, that could just walk to the park. You ain't got to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was still convenient for a lot of people. I just didn't understand why it left so fast.
They have the plan.
Yeah, downtown is a very expensive. It's money. It's money.
It's a living document. It's changing all the time.
It's money, and that's why I feel like, you know, it was too free.
Okay, I get you.
It was too free. The park was too free. You get in for free. You know what I'm saying? They not making no money off of it.
The thing that you talking about is about to be what? How much? Do you know?
It's probably gonna be according to events. I believe it's gonna be like some shit like you can even go in there and maybe be able to watch a concert. If you can't actually get into the venue. I believe it's gonna be some shit like that. You're gonna feel like you at the concert. You know what I'm saying? Cosm is it's a big it's real big and pause and it's you know what I'm saying it's what it does is it just shows it's for to watch shit. You know what I'm saying? It's for to go in there. You gonna watch like events, like you gonna watch like
Oh,
sports.
so it's
events.
an indoor thing
Indoor.
for like the winter and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
and I feel like also it's not gonna be as much. It's probably not gonna be as much as the ticket to actually get in the venue because they still selling food, alcohol,
Clearly, it
all
can
that.
be.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna make their money regardless once you come in there, but you probably gonna have to pay a different price per
Saying
venue.
once you come into Cosm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here
Cause
for
you
it.
in now. They got drinks, they got food, they gonna have. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have all of that. So
Hey, you say when did it open?
it ain't open yet. They still building it.
Oh shit.
It's real close though now. Like it's real close now. It's supposed to open. I think it
We know
said.
what it's called and all kind of shit.
Oh yeah, we been to what it was called. We been to what it was called. They said the one is fall. It's supposed to be coming fall 2026. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, a couple months.
they real close. You know what I'm saying? When I seen it, that's why when we walked past, I'm like, oh, they almost done. I didn't even realize like how much work they've been doing on the joint.
Talking about when we rode down Woodward today.
Yep, just rode past it today. It looks like it's becoming. You know what I'm saying? Downtown is really turning up. You know, the strip is about to be a whole new strip that's about to open up in a minute too.
What's the strip?
Monroe Street. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's our strip.
That's gonna open up?
That's about to open up in a minute. You know, downtown is about to be one of the places to be. Believe it's gonna cost you a pretty penny to be down there, but downtown Detroit is by the end of the fall is gonna be that place. Like,
Yeah, they probably about to start trying to be crazy with them parking prices too, like Chicago.
everything about to go up. See, on the strip now, you're not about to be able to park.
Oh, you already couldn't really park.
Yep, you already couldn't really.
Ain't finna be
Now there is gonna be no. It ain't even gonna be no police. It ain't gonna be no parking space for the police. They gonna have to pull over on the sidewalk if they want to park. But I think they gonna have the bike cops down there. Cops on the bike and the ones that be walking, cause you know, and the horses. During the summertime, anyway. But during the winter time, I don't know how that's. You know.
They said it ain't gonna be nowhere for the police to park.
They gonna have to park on the
They
sidewalk.
gonna have to have an emergency lane for the fire department and shit like that.
So how is projected to be the new downtown, the new strip, the new Monroe? So they said it's not enough space for walking. So if you know Monroe Street already, it's only one lane both ways. You know what I'm saying? It had that little piece that you could park over on little spaces, little eyes. They're taking all of those pieces off. They're bringing the street down to literally just them two lanes. You got to keep it moving on Monroe. So now all of that.
You talk about the little side,
Yep, all of that is now sidewalk.
The little part
that they used to pull over on real quick.
Yeah.
And they mainly used to use it for the police because, you know,
you weren't supposed to park right there.
Back in the day, a police officer got unalive right there because he was getting out of his car and somebody was driving and they hit him like this. I'd never forget it.
Around what year was this?
This was way back. I can remember my pops was working down there, so this had to be like probably like in the 90s. I can remember, and this made the news and everything. Police officer was down there and he got hit and was unalive because he was getting out of his car from off that little thin little space, and the car was flying down and they end up hitting him. And so that's why they start telling people you cannot park over here at all. It ain't no parking over here now. You know what I'm saying? But the spaces were still there. Then, you know, they start bringing in new stuff like the little delivery driving apps, you know what I'm saying, that came years later. People wanted to utilize those spots still. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like that happened years ago.
And somebody might just want to pop in and go to Astoria Bakery or something
Absolutely.
like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people looking at some
around
people
the block, go to Greek Town and all that bullshit.
Some people didn't even know about the incident. Some people might have knew it was like, hey, that's years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like that's why they.
It wasn't just shit. somebody passed away.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why they, you know what I'm saying, kind of is trying to change the trajectory of even how it looks like. Plus, more people, they want more people to be here. They want it to be comfortable. We want more people to be here because we losing popularity. So they want everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have been. We was declining on the popularity. Now it's on the incline. Now, recently, it has been on the incline. But we was on the decline for a minute with popularity, as far as the people here. So now, you know what I'm saying? That's why they was starting to do the moving back. They'll pay you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The popularity was going down, and because people want to go. Some people just want to go. They like, I had too much of this. I mean, understanding that, I probably not understanding that you're gonna deal with a lot of.
I mean, I will always, but I will always be a lifelong Detroiter. I will always have my property here and be, you know, a resident. But I don't want to move out the country, honestly.
Yeah, you're gonna deal with a lot of something anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, prime example, you know, like if something, like say the Pistons would have won a championship, and some crazy outside stuff would have happened in Detroit, we not gonna hear the last of it, and we gonna hear every little piece of it. You know what I'm saying? New York won, and you just hear about certain stuff, like, but I guarantee you they're going crazy down there right now. It's a place that people in New York probably don't want to be right now. People that live there probably like, man.
Especially people that don't give a fuck about baseball. I mean, basketball.
Right. Don't give a fuck about sports. Like, yeah, like, y'all doing all this over, you know what I'm saying? But we not
and we won. Like, I hate to see it, we would have lost. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers terrible.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm not gonna say they right. I understand how hype you can be after not winning for so long. I understand that some fans just be like, man, Tracy Morgan was outside slobbing, crying, snobbing.
Detroit, y'all better not. Y'all better act like y'all got some sense when we win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I listen.
I'm gonna find each and every one of y'all and put belt to ass.
Yeah, I feel like it ain't no reason to do all that, but it's gonna happen, and it don't just happen here. It happens everywhere. Like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Listen, they just won the NBA Cup last year. So that's like
the NBA Cup? What the fuck
that's
is
like
that? The Stanley Cup?
That's like an in-season trophy that they made for the basketball season. LeBron James, they made that up for him.
Oh, it's a
basketball.
It's a
trophy for the basketball championship.
It's a participation trophy. Okay.
Kinda, sorta. Yeah. So they won the NBA Cup last year, and I know their team been thriving because they haven't won a championship, I think, in over 20 years. I know their team was just like, we want the real thing. You know what I'm saying? They just got their chops wet. And
who haven't won in 20 years? New York?
Yeah. I think
the Knicks.
Yeah, I think the last time.
Because the Clippers, is they still a thing? Or they?
That's LA.
They LA now. Or they been LA?
They been LA. Oh. That's how LA got, you know what I'm saying, multiple teams like that.
New York got Brooklyn and just regular New York, right?
Yeah. Yep, I believe so, yeah. Yeah, a couple of years. That's how it is in basketball, though.
Okay, well, let me, because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I done fucked around and...
No, you all right. You ain't cut me off.
You know, I done messed around and forgot all my Detroit. What are those? Cool. Is we still on Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out Cooley High alumni. It's cool. They closed.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the alumni that used to go to Cooley, the graduates, dropouts, whatever. I'm a Northern High School kick out. Nah, I ain't dropout shit. Understand that.
Attendee. You attend.
I'm a Northern High School 01 kick out. And then I am shout out. Leave us a comment if you ever got kicked out of school.
If you ever got,
suspended,
they used to call it. I want to know. AT. Administrative transfer. Get your out of here. You cannot come back. They used to call it that. When you get AT, you did some
and that's
shit.
embarrassing because how do you go? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, say it. If you get AT, no, you're not. Go ahead. Say it, because I'm going to remember.
No, that's what I was saying. If you get AT, that means you did some shit.
I didn't even do shit. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's some bullshit for real, because you're right. Usually, especially like when I was in middle school, right? When you get AT, it means you did some shit like bring a gun to school, you jumped somebody on some crazy shit, they got hurt, you know, the police was called, you know. Because, or if you even get like a long-term suspension, anything more than like 3-4 days, you didn't really did something crazy, right? So when the bullcrap that happened to me, that I was at, because it didn't even happen to me. I was just at a fight, right? Now, I had gotten into my share of fights before this to where that January, I had got put on probation, right? Because the assistant principal, he like, you 16? Nah, I'm kicking you out of my school. No, I turned 16 in December. I turned 16 in December. And, you know, I begged her, I'm like, I don't want to get kicked out. I'm going to do right. You know what I'm saying? So from January to June, I did right. I was going to all my classes. I got my grades up to like B's and C's from NW's, meaning you didn't come. I had missed like 40 days out of the school year. So I had did so good up until the very last day of school, right? I'm about to leave. I'm about to get up with my people that I walk home with. And my best friend from Votech, right? Because you know you got regular school, but you either leave for Votech in the morning or in the afternoon. I used to leave in the morning. And so my girl that I rode the bus with to Votech and that I sat with at Votech, and it was like my best Votech friend. Shout out Sharon Russ. Her little sister who was in the 9th grade. Now we was in the 11th grade. Her little sister came to me in the locker room, which is where I spent a lot of my time. She like, they about to jump Ronnie, I don't know who they is, but no, they're not. So my girls that I normally walk to school and home with, I'm like, come on y'all, walk this way maybe right quick. Cause no, they're not. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we from the end, we from the east side. It was nothing. They wouldn't even ask no questions. Come on.
We from the end. What is that?
And down, NEP. Anyway. Somebody.
We from the end. No. Alright, go ahead, my bad.
You better stop saying because if you knew, you knew.
That just don't even sound like, I mean, but that's your
it don't sound right to you, maybe not, but if you know, you know. Motherfuckers from the end don't play. They don't ask no questions. Half of the motherfuckers is either in jail or extremely successful because, anyway, that's how they're successful. The hustle was real over there, and motherfuckers didn't do shit but fight, okay?
We from the end.
So, it was like...
We from the end. You just talking about we from the end, nigga.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, we from the end. Y'all. Nigga from the end.
Anyway, next story.
I know, go ahead, finish telling your shit, my bad. I wasn't trying to do it like that. No, I like your
I'm just saying, my friends at the time had no qualms about coming with me, and they wasn't even friends with girl. They didn't even know her like that. You know what I'm saying? I was friends with her from the Votech bus. But they was my friends, and they wasn't going to let me go by myself. You know what I'm saying? It was just how it was. So anyways, we went, and, you know, they was arguing, whatever. They got into a one-on-one fight. Sharon beat that girl up. One-on-one. Now the girl was like bigger than Sharon, so everybody expected the girl to win. You know what I'm saying? But Sharon wasn't playing with her. She got her in a good position. Like, the curb is kind of like, especially when you young, shit seem bigger. So it seemed like the curb was like slanted down, and like girl head was in the street, body on the sidewalk, Ronnie on top of her, bink, 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 bink. I'm just sitting there like, oh, I ain't have to do shit. I can't for nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, woo! I turn around and act like I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I turn around and walk home. She don't need no more help. First of all, she didn't need no help in the first place. Right, clear. But I get her sister, making sure, because they was talking about jumping. And they might have jumped if we wasn't all right there. You know what I'm saying? And then, once the police came, I knew she ain't need no help. It was finna be broke up. You know what I'm saying? Broke up. It was about to be broke up. So I walked off, and nobody said nothing to me. The police didn't stop me, nothing. We walked home talking about like, damn, she beat her ass, da 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 da. This was literally the last day of school, so you know, it's like June 5th, some shit like that. Yeah. For the kids this year, it was June 5th. Yeah. So you go back to school. At that time, you was going back like the week before Memorial Day, right? And I was the type of kid that went back to school on the day of school. I didn't wait till after Labor Day. Not
start like that.
But for a minute, it had started to start after Labor Day. For a hot second, they started doing that shit. Now it's back to how it was when we was going to school. You're right. It's like the week before Labor Day. So I go to school on the very first day. I get in line with my name. Because what it was, I think at that time, it was like, if your name started between something and something, you come at this time and get your schedule. So I goes with the G's, right? Because I'm a motherfucking G, clearly.
You sound like my mama. Okay, that's what I was saying, because we G's. I'm not, okay, whatever. That don't even... But okay, I said.
What I'm gonna need you to do, baby, is stop being a hater. I'm not. Okay, I probably sound like your mama again. Anyways, we some motherfucking G's. I'm a G, so I stood with the G's, and I'm like, give me my shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Say that.
You say your name what? Let me see that other one over there, the H's. Maybe it got lost. Oh, baby, you ain't got no schedule in here. You got to go to the office and see Mr. Jones. What? For what? I ain't even do
nothing. Mr. Jones. It's Mrs. Jones, but you know, we read it.
Mr. Jones used to literally tell us he didn't like kids. If you don't like kids, don't work at a school. Don't be no principal, teacher, janitor, bitch. If you don't like kids, that's not your motherfucking calling ministry. What are you doing? He didn't give me, and I was a good kid. He should have been like, They lied on me if they said I did anything. Okay? He was like,
if you don't like kids, you shouldn't be nowhere near a damn school.
Okay.
You should not. That should not be your job.
That should not be your job. You should be nowhere near no school.
Yeah, he's the principal.
The assistant principal, but very much a high-ranking administrator because the principal was never there. And when we requested a meeting with her after he told me I couldn't get no schedule, my mama requested a meeting with the principal. She was like, whatever he said is what goes because I don't know. I don't be here. I got to back up my APs. Try to send me the Crossman.
How many? I'm sorry, not to cut you. How many assistant principals y'all had?
It was at least 3.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember Mr. Jones and Mr. Greer vividly.
So is that like a high school thing? Because I only went to one high school. Is that like a high school thing? Like every high school got like 3.
Probably so. Okay. I'm gonna have to ask 7 because I don't know. That's the only regular high school I went to. DPS.
Okay.
I went to East Detroit High School, but that was an East Point school district school, and I don't even remember the principal, vice principal. I don't remember the administrators there.
So you was in and out there.
Yeah, I went there because I got kicked out of there too.
DJ Khaled, another one. Okay, what happened? Wow. Wow.
What happened? What? Why I got kicked out of there?
Yeah, what happened?
I got kicked out of there because I did fight.
Okay, at least you told
multiple times.
At least you told
You know, the last time I fought one of them. The first time I fought a black girl. They didn't give a fuck. They suspended me for 2.5 days, 3 days, some shit like that. And the black girl was mad about a boy. You know how it is. One of the only black boys in the school.
I think I remember that story.
Yeah. And then the next time I fought a white girl because she told me that she was from German background and she don't like niggers. And she turned her back to me like I wasn't standing right there. All I did was ask her for the paper. We was signing up for gym, swim, one of the two. It was gym because I had done swim. So this was some type of gym now. Mm-hmm. So we got to get new lockers for the last semester of the year. And I didn't really know her, you know what I'm saying? And she had the paper. So I'm just like, you know which locker you want because I know I'm going to just sign it, I'll give it right back. She's like, I advise you not to talk to me because I'm from German background and I don't like niggers.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what she said.
Yeah, she was
I'm
wrong.
from German background and I don't like niggers.
Oh,
we was
wrong.
like
oh, she
13 and 14.
She had balls. Oh, still, she was raw. She had balls.
Yeah, well, her nose was broke, and they was calling the police.
I mean, you can still have balls. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All that, you just have balls. That's
no, I'm just saying. Yeah. After that, her balls might have been intact, but her nose was broke, and they gave me a long-term suspension for the rest of the school year. They were like, I couldn't come back until the next year, and I was going to have to be back in the 9th grade.
Oh, yeah.
But my mama could take me to Northern, and I could just finish it out regular, like nothing ever happened.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck you think? Yeah, I was on a long-term suspension at East Point, East Detroit High, and at the very same time, I was finishing out the 9th grade at Northern. Y'all got us fucked up.
Yeah.
So, when I got to Northern, I had taken some classes or whatever, but, I had only skipped swim.
Only, huh?
At that point, it was still only in the 9th grade.
Okay.
And I had skipped swim because, who finna get in the pool every day?
Yeah, I was, when I got swim in high school, I immediately got a switch to gym. I couldn't do, even in high school, before my cousin incident, before I felt a certain way about it, even in high school, I just was like, man, I don't.
What, you had a cousin passed away or something?
Yeah, my cousin. I passed away.
Oh my God!
Drowned in Port Huron.
Peace. Really?
Yeah.
Terrible.
When we found out the story, it was just kind of crazy. Everybody had a different story, but I literally had just seen them the day before. He had just left my house like that night before.
Y'all was grown?
I was like, I was up there. I must say, I was like 20 something. I was like 20 something. I was early 20s. He was like in like 18, something like that, 19. He might have been early 20s too.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and he had just left my house, and I can remember telling him, because he was like, if I got to spend a night, is that cool? And I'm like, yeah, we had just ordered some pizza, because, you know what I'm saying, he was doing his little 1-2 out of town in Port Huron.
Okay, I get it.
I was like, yeah, you already know you can stay. You know what I'm saying? And we had ordered some pizza. He was, you know what I'm saying? He had his mindset, like, all right, I'm staying. Dude who was taking him, because I guess he had stopped answering his phone. Or something. He couldn't get into contact with dude for a minute. Eventually, dude.
The one who was going to take him to Port Huron.
The one who he'd been riding with. Eventually, dude calls him back, pulls up, but it's way later than he expected.
In the wee hours of the night type shit.
Yeah, so they go, you know what I'm saying? And he goes back. I can remember this because this was like right around the time. This is Father's Day, I think, or like right around, because this is the 22nd, his day.
Wow.
So I can remember because we was talking about Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? That was coming up, and he had left out, and I think it was like a day in between. That next day, I was going to work, and my mama called me and was like, "You heard about what happened to
That's so fucked up, man.
She was like, you
That's
heard about
why
what
it's
happened to
just so
Aaron?
important,
And I was
man.
like, no, I
you
didn't.
gotta.
I was on my way to work. I never forget
Oh,
this.
that's your cousin on your chain.
Yeah, that's Auntie Loretta's son.
Oh, wait a minute, Auntie.
Auntie Loretta's son. Yeah. I'll never forget it.
My God.
I sat down at the bus stop. I was on my way to Slows. I worked at Slows. I sat down at the bus stop and I started crying. And I can remember making it to work. And I was just going through it that day. And they was like, man, just go ahead and go home. I was going through it that day just because, you know, I literally like, bro, you was right. You could have just stayed. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was going through it that day.
So what the fuck was he swimming?
And no, they say the story is he was supposed to have been running away from a group of people that he was into it with or whatever, and that was the only place he can go was like jumping into the water. So when he went down, I guess people was around, like they seen him, but didn't nobody think that he wasn't gonna come back up. So by the time he stayed down so long, somebody went down and got him. But by the time he brought him back up, you know. It was on the news, but it was on their news.
The current in these bodies of water is crazy, and it's like what I've learned is that on the surface, right, it look calm, regular. But underneath, that shit going. The undercurrent.
Once you start going
Once
down.
you go down, it's flowing. And that shit will carry you miles away.
That's why they tell you can't.
Don't get in the water.
You ain't to swim in.
Oh my God.
You
Rest
can't
in peace,
control.
cuz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
So,
Yeah,
before even that incident, I just didn't really do water. So when I had swim in high school, I was cool with like the swim teacher and a gym teacher. I was like, hey, yo, I'm about to switch this. And they was like, all right,
You
because...
never told me this, though. See, and this is the thing.
Yeah, see, I couldn't... Listen.
No, we'll talk about it.
I wasn't... No, that's fine. We can talk about it now. I wasn't going to do that then because I didn't trust the people enough. And it wasn't I hadn't heard about no tragic accidents that actually happened during... I just know that what they do is they prepare you for this one big test that you're going to take.
Swim?
Yep. All throughout the time, they prepare you for this one big test that you're going to take at the end. So you're going to learn little techniques throughout. At the end, I guess you're going to put them all together, right? So at first you start off, you watching the video. I transferred so fast, I didn't make it past the video part. You know what I'm saying? Just because like I said, I didn't hear.
You sound like me with hair. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
No, for real.
No.
When I was in high school, I was like, no, these hoes is mean as hell. I'm straight. I'm finna go learn how to arrest niggas. I went to law enforcement.
Okay.
I was gonna be a parole or probation officer, actually. I wasn't gonna be a cop. But I wasn't even thinking, first of all, no shade, guy, because you everything. You was everything then. I just was drifting. I was a kid. I didn't understand. But I didn't even think I had to focus on God back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking everything else is important. God, he don't need me to focus on him. He is all powerful. What do he need me to focus on him for? I need to be focusing on the rest of this stuff that's in my face and that I can actually change or control, right? Because not understanding that I had control issues. No, babe. No. No, T-double. No, love. This is no shade. This is self-reflection.
I'm listening. I'm not even saying nothing. I didn't even
because I get it now, right? I would have told you, what? I am not a control freak. What? First of all, I am a subordinate at work. I work for someone.
Understood. Listen.
Okay.
Understood.
So you can't tell me that, right? But then, I value somebody else. I would have been like, nigga, but we together a lot. So if you say something, I think I should probably at least research the shit.
Talking about
Check
research.
it out and see. You know what I'm saying? Because I do understand that you got 4 parts to your personality. And one of those parts is a part that you don't see, but everybody else might see. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So when somebody close to me say something about me, I'm not. First of all, I also understand that in the past I have operated in a spirit of offense. So I try to check that, right? If I get offended by it and be like, no, I don't, without even thinking about it, I'd be like, wait a minute. They might have something there. Let me not just get offended right off the way. And I thank my boss for that and my job because that's why I learned that I got a spirit of offense and that I, you know what I'm saying? So when you said it, I was like, no, I don't. I don't mean to. Because wait a minute. Let me see. Let me peep, right?
Right.
I peep, right?
Right.
I probably do have a thing about, I might have a control issue, right? And that's a problem between me and God, right? As well.
Absolutely.
Because he's supposed to be in control.
Absolutely.
I'm out here trying to be in control.
Absolutely.
I'm not letting him be in control.
Absolutely.
But I didn't even understand, right, that I had to even acknowledge God when I was coming up. So that's something that I am still working out, self-reflection every day. And I love it. First of all, just as much as you have growing pains when you're a teenager, adolescence, you go through things and it's like painful because you changing from a kid to an adult. When you go from a virtual kid to a real mature grown adult, right? Because even when you on paper become an adult, you're not for real grown.
Yeah.
You might not never be for real grown. You got motherfuckers out here in their 70s.
Absolutely.
That's literally not adulting, right? Shout out to my daughter again because, okay, shout out to somebody else who talked about adulting recently and they was young. My client. Shout out to my client Ava. Love her, man, so much. She is turning 20 this year in October, mind you. I think she a Libra.
Okay.
Anyway.
Shout out to the Libras.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to the Libras. She was like, I've been adulting. You know what I'm saying? That is a thing, right?
That's good.
So it's a thing when you transfer from just starting to adult to, okay, I'm in that thing. I'm having fun. This is fun. So where you start to realize, wait a minute, there's supposed to be a method to this madness. Just because you reach that age don't mean you really reach that mark. And once you start to see, oh shit, I'm reaching or I have reached that mark, and you start to look back and look in and look at the mirror and see, it's like, wait a minute. This need to be adjusted. That need to be adjusted. This ain't right. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It could go so far as from your ritual when you wake up in the morning to the type of shoes you wear, the type of clothes you wear, to your business, your job, we ain't even talking about your personal relationships, but let's start there. Your relationship with everybody from your parents to your kids to your spouse to the kids at the gas station. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. You have to start to reevaluate who are you to them. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And that's everybody. Relationships are important and they don't have to be all the time. It's an intimate relationship. I had a relationship with them kids at the gas station today. You understand what I'm saying? I had to make them feel a certain way. I don't know how Webster's dictionary defines relationships right now. I haven't looked at it recently enough to remember it verbatim. But I think it has to do with how a person or a thing or a place or whatever makes you feel. That's going to dictate your relationship with that person, place, or thing. You know what I'm saying? If a job gives you stress, anxiety, you don't like it, your relationship with that job is probably going to be short-lived and it's not going to be good. You're not going to like it. If a job is great, it might be hard to leave, even though you know you're not able to really progress or do the things that you want to do within yourself and your own goals and aspirations to business or whatever, because your relationship with that job means that much to you and it's positive. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it type ish, right? Same way with a person, place, thing. Relationships is everything in life. And the most important relationship, y'all should have known where I was going with this, is your relationship with your creator, your savior, and the spirit that they blessed us with leaving to comfort, guide, and, sustain us. So, saying that, I'm going to get off of that because I feel like I don't know how I even got on that.
No, because you was talking, because I remember exactly because I got something to say. You was talking about how the kids at the gas station, how you gained a relationship with them.
Yeah, because I was trying to pour into them. You know what I'm saying? I heard that little conversation as an adult, just eavesdropping a little bit and listening, and seeing what was going on because they was taking forever in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I heard that conversation, and so I'm just trying to support. They was working, pumping gas. It was about 4 of them. Well, I thought it was 5, but it was only 4 of them. The other little boy had came in with his daddy. But when I counted, I said 5. The little boy was like 4. I'm like, well, what about him? And he was like, oh, no, this is my son. I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to give him $1 too. I ain't just going to give all these kids in here $4. Get all of them. I was planning on giving out the 5. So I'm going to give him $1 too. Get all the kids in the store $1. And now, I heard the little kid say, I'm going to make the money back. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all out here making money, right? I'm like, okay, I'm getting 87. So, these kids was like little adults. Was they not?
They was more than, as far as when it came to what they knew.
Once they got out there to the gas pump,
what they knew as far as vocabulary.
I was like, what in the world? I had to tell them about 4 times, stop cussing.
They was only little adults as far as what they knew about vocabulary because they didn't even know how to pump the gas. Now, what I wanted to say about that, a relationship, to me, is a connection.
That's what I'm saying. I made a connection with them.
Bingo.
I made a connection with them, and right. I wanted it to be positive, supportive, and trustworthy. Where they seen that I was trying to pour into them a positive, encouraging word. I wasn't about to support them or just let them get away with standing there within my earshot cussing. I'm at least tell them to stop cussing and be good. Stop arguing. It's not that serious. Y'all already got y'all $1, so it don't matter who pumped the gas. Y'all doing too much. And shout out to them and their parents. I apologize because I had to talk about it later. Like, damn, I don't know. Wasn't no parents in sight. So I didn't ask no parent, like, can they get $1? I don't know. Like, I was...
That was just that was on your heart to do. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is where...
But you know what?
Go ahead.
It is something wrong with that because you're supposed to always, and that was a moment where I failed a test and I'm trying to do better at this. And this is where I rebuke the spirit of ADHD because like my focus be off and my focus should always be on God. You're supposed to ask God before you do anything. And God probably would have told me like, let them kids go home.
You don't know if it was put on you before you even asked, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was already like, oh, yep, I know. Yep, you the right one to put right here, right at this very moment to handle this, because you know what I'm saying?
Well, ultimately, yeah, I believe that. It was going to turn out that way because it works out for the good of those who love the Lord.
Absolutely.
But I didn't come to him
And
first.
that's a group of kids.
So it could have been better. It could have probably been. Who knows?
He taking care of the kids. That's a group of kids. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Jesus. Absolutely. I apologize, parents. I didn't ask y'all. The kids was out there, so they left right after that. They didn't have to stand around and get
across the street to make the next.
Well, yeah.
My thing is,
they didn't stand out there and ask nobody else about pumping no more gas.
Yeah, my thing is, I wasn't against. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing. One thing I was pointing out is that relationships for me start with connection. A connection is what creates a relationship. You can have a relationship with somebody that you really kind of don't know their name. Like, you know, since we're talking about stores, people got relationships with people that works at stores. And they use common names like, oh, I'm going to say my name's Sam to everybody, but they name really something else. But you got a relationship with this person because you see them all the time. Y'all talk all the time. Y'all share news. It's a connection. Y'all connected. You know what I'm saying? They might say, you know what, hey, slide with that little, you can owe me that little $2, $3, $5, $10. You can owe me $20 until you get paid. I see you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Relationships can be, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like, okay, where I came from with that is because I felt like she was saying basically about relationships when she pinpointed it. It just seemed like it was so later on down the line. Like, that's when we already gained a relationship, because now I already know enough about you. Not that I know you specifically. I may not know your birthday and your social security card number and your last name, but I know enough about you. I know you right here every day at this time. I pull by, I see you, I say, what's up? We're going to talk about this. You know, I'm not going to just see you and not, you know what I'm saying? We at least had a connection to the point where we acknowledge each other. We cross paths. We have a minor conversation. You can have a relationship with a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be intimate enough. If you catch the same bus at the same time every day, and you walk in and you see this bus driver and they like, hey, how your day going? And you say a couple words to them and you go and sit down, y'all connected in a way. Y'all a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's consistent.
That's your bus driver.
It's consistent, and y'all have
the cool way.
Even the smallest amount of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can have a relationship with anybody you connect with, is what I was saying. And my thing is, when I felt like you was saying about it, my point was, I want my relationships to be positive. I want people to think about me in a positive way, to think I added to them. Absolutely. If it's nothing but a smile, I gave them a compliment, I gave them a positive interaction. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. No, I was just saying, like, you was just saying it like, not in a bad way or nothing like that. You was just saying it like, the part that you was starting at when you say it was a relationship, I feel like the relationship had already started. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. I was acknowledging the part that you ain't got to even get that far for it to be a relationship. A relationship is just so small. It's just somebody that you... listen.
As far as me with the kids,
right.
You say you just walk past the bus driver every day. Say hello.
Say hello. That's a relationship. A relationship is some shit that, like, you can just, somebody who, I don't know you, but I know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta know your middle name, your birthday, and your motherfucking social security card number for it to be a relationship. I know you right here at least 3 times a week on these couple days, and when you right here, I say, what's up? You be like, hey, did you see this on the TV? I'm like, oh, hell no, I ain't even see that. And that's it. That may all we talk about some shit that maybe, but
I'm gonna give you an example. Prime example. 11, 12 years ago, I used to work at Children's Hospital valet. Maybe more than that. Shit. Yeah. No, yeah, it was like 15.
Okay.
16 when I was. And I was valet. And the girl who was security, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you know Children's, they got like a hallway where you can go and hit the tunnel to the other hospitals. If you don't know,
I don't know.
They got a tunnel that you can get a receive in. Harper.
That's lit.
Yes.
That's lit.
And so the girl who used to sit security before you could go through that tunnel or through that hallway to get to the tunnel, that was my dog.
Okay.
Okay. Every day we would kick it about different things. You know, I would always, because you also had to go down her hallway to get to the what?
Bathroom.
Cafeteria.
Oh, okay. I was close.
You was very close.
I was close.
So, that was my dog. Okay. We would kick it about what they got down there to eat, because a lot of times she would get there before me, so she would see what was on the menu, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I started. Like, girl, what they got today, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, she was cute, popping, light skin, thick. You know,
Okay, say that.
younger than me with a husband. Okay. So, you know, I'm like, oh, look at this young girl with a little bit of wisdom, blessings, grace. Let me listen to her. Let me talk to her. 5 or 6. Oh my God. Extremely beautiful daughters. Okay. From like 18 to 2.
5 or 6.
Let me pull her up.
That's a lot. Okay, no, again, continue telling the story while you're doing that though. Go ahead.
So I didn't know her before then. You know what I'm saying? Have not spent no real significant time with her.
You can be pulling her up though too.
Have not spent no real significant time with her after that. We didn't invite each other to shit, meant to hook up, get together, but just have not, you know, spent no, like I said, significant time together.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you I have stayed friends with her on Facebook, okay?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of motherfuckers got Facebook relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only place that they keep in touch with a person or know a person is through their Facebook page.
Yep, like
now, I don't know, I wasn't here. I was probably upstairs peeing.
No, I was just saying, it's just a connection type of thing.
It's a connection. And when I tell you, you can't tell me I don't know Dominique. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Her and her husband is one of my favorite couples. You know what I'm saying?
They do content?
Well, she do content. I don't follow him specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She adds him to her content a lot. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she got 13,000 followers on TikTok. And she do wig stuff. Like, here go her girls. This her 2 oldest girls and her husband.
Okay.
That's her, probably her youngest, and her other girls.
Who is that? That's her granddaughter?
No, she not even 40. I don't think. These are her daughters.
I'm talking about that little baby.
That's
That's her youngest.
That one is littler than that one, I think. It look. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. They all look like the same baby.
They dressed alike. They look like they could possibly be twins though. They hair is alike.
They're not twins though. But when I tell you she all of her daughters look the same.
Okay.
And that's like.
Yeah. See how they dress. How they dress.
Look at how cute they are. I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm positive they not twins.
Okay.
Look at how cute her daughters is. That's her oldest.
All girls is scary.
So beautiful. And look, wait. This her husband. Right?
Yeah.
Now wait till you see her because I feel like her and her husband look the same.
Look like a straight Detroit man.
Yeah, and they Detroit auntie and Detroit aunt.
Yeah, he look like a straight
I
Detroit
love them. They is
day.
such a good couple. This her. Freaking beautiful.
Yeah, I mean yeah.
Man, and her husband look alike.
They look good together.
Don't they?
They compliment.
They look so good together. They is like my favorite Detroit couple. And like she do wigs and stuff. Like she do like the transitions. Like I gotta call her like, girl, please teach me how to do this shit because she be doing her thing. But anyways, shout out to them. Make sure you follow her on TikTok. Facebook, she Dominique White. TikTok, she is Detroit Big Auntie. Yes, she be doing food content, family content. Freaking love her. And I know her personally, like I just said. That was my girl from work.
Oh, okay. You know her.
This the girl I was just telling you about at work.
Right.
Yes.
That's lit.
I've been knowing her way before TikTok.
That's lit.
I love them. They is a sweet family. Yes, they is a sweet family. So anyways, shout out to them. Shout out to all the up and coming content creators. Whether you're doing it solo, whether you got a team, a family, a partner, whatever, don't give up. I don't give a fuck if you want to get 2, 3, 4 views. Keep talking like you talking to 1 million people, because one day you will be talking to 1 million people and they're gonna go and look at your old videos.
Which kind of reminds me how y'all feel about that Streamer University deal. That Castanet came back out.
I got that on here somewhere. That's internet mess, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's okay.
Detroit. We still on Detroit then.
I still got a lot of Detroit shit.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so first of all, before I forget, I really wanted to save this, but I don't want to miss it. So that's why I got to talk about it, because if I don't, I might miss it. And this is very important.
Okay, the juiciest on time to talk it out. This way I get the real tea.
No, y'all
the real understand. Shamar said, "This don't mean clock it. Y'all doing it wrong." Shamar said, "This."
I thought it was this something like that.
It's this.
Anyways, I wouldn't give a fuck. Clock it, talk it, tickety talk it. So listen, y'all. All right, y'all know me. Okay. Listen, when I start to recognize that I sound like I'm begging, I'll be like, you know what? I don't even want it. I wait till they come naturally, because this is terrible. I sound like
this is funny because I know exactly. This is so funny.
This is really bad.
And what's crazy is it didn't even take long for me to know exactly what you're talking about. I know that's crazy, but it didn't even take long. That's how much I know you.
So, anyways, y'all, I don't like to beg, but I ain't too proud though, right?
Well, whose song is that? James Brown.
That's TLC, as far as I know. I don't know who else it is, but I ain't too proud to beg. Okay. Nah, but I don't like to. Okay, I like to trust God that if it's for me, I don't have to beg. I can ask Him for it, thank Him, and wait for it to come naturally, right? But I have to put it out there, right? This is me asking God, okay? And I know that God works through people, okay?
Absolutely.
So if any of you want to listen to the voice of God and help me.
Remember that one nigga used to come on like 2 o'clock in the morning? And God! He used to wake me up. I used to be so mad, but go ahead.
If y'all want to help me get the desires of my heart. Okay.
I'm gonna write down what I think it is, so you don't be like you lying, you ain't know.
If y'all want to help me, okay, I have a goal. All right, I need to raise like $750. Okay, and I mean, I could use 10,000. I could use $1 million. I could use a lot. I got a lot of things that I need to work on, but I trust God for all of it, right?
Absolutely. Amen.
So I don't be asking y'all for stuff, right? But this, I was like, this is not, I ain't gonna go to God for this too much. So much, I don't know, because it's like, is this lust? Like, should I not go to God about this? Because this desire is fueled by lust, okay? I know the main reason I want this is not even available to me. I should not even be lusting after it like this. This thing is not available. This person, place, thing, whatever.
Damn, I thought I knew what was going on. Okay.
But I need y'all help, all right? I need like $750. If y'all want to contribute My Cash App is gonna be on the edited version. I'm gonna put it in the writing, but it's what is it? Dollar sign Bully BULLYDAGOAT. Bully the goat. Don't ask no questions. Just cash out me some money.
No space.
No space. If you want, it's wait, is it Bully the Goat 313? I think it might be Bully the Goat 313.
I'm trying to figure out.
I
Okay,
need
now what's this about?
$750.
Because now I think I'm lost. I thought I was gonna try to do this magic trick. Like this one dude be like, actually pick a number and say something, and then be like, he write it down before you even, and then when you say it, he pull it up. I thought that's what I was about to be able to do, but I don't know.
It's Bully the Goat 313.
Now I'm lost as to what's going on.
Let me show y'all. Okay. Yeah, I need y'all help. All right, I ain't even gonna lie because I got other shit that I really gotta do, but this just came out of nowhere and it is like uber super important. It's urgent, and I need to be super VIP. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I need to have an outfit because I get my hair together one way or another. I'll shave this shit off. Okay, and I'm gonna be fine as fuck when I get there.
Okay, say that. It always is anyway, but okay.
So without further ado, to all of the rest of you guys who may be interested in this, y'all chicks understand, first of all, this person that is the headliner for me, he already taken. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's married, so he already been in love with somebody for like 20 years. But that's because he went like, I'm probably about to be a sister wife type shit. Okay? Because once he see me and I see him and then it go down as far as we meet, because y'all, tonight's conversation is coming to Detroit. And Lance Gross. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Damn,
I said it!
that's crazy. So I'm gonna show y'all what I thought. I just thought I was on some shit.
Lance
So
Gross.
I'm gonna show y'all what I wrote
It's with
down.
them now.
Just because, and listen, this I ain't even know. I ain't even know. I knew nothing about this. I did not know. Say no. I'm gonna just give you. I don't want to even embarrass myself. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I wrote down.
I can't see it. It's too white.
I mean, listen. No script. No. I don't know. I didn't even know. I knew nothing about it. I started getting lost after a while. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? But honestly, that's just what I put. I just kind of know when you know. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's like tickets to see Lance Gross if you didn't see it. For the people, I think that's what I say. But if you can't read the sloppy handwriting, it's jibber jabber, man. It's scratch scratch. Yeah. I just, I got.
I did my makeup, dog. I don't want to cry.
I got this little. I don't know. I be thinking I be psychic sometimes, where I just be trying to think of some shit, but it don't work all the time. But, yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. That's the thing that's happening.
Listen, I don't care if it's $1.50, a prayer. You know, I really would appreciate y'all help in getting the super VIP experience, backstage meet and greet tickets. Now, what I don't like is that when you go and read like the information for the ticket, it's like the select cast members. You know, so like it's no guarantee that Lance Gross is gonna be at the meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to some ish like that years back when I went to and I bought a vendor table. This when I was in Chicago. Chicago for some stuff they had Black Ink Crew there, and the one that I really wanted to see that was like the finest one on the show. He was there, but barely. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to meet and agree with nobody. He was very rude and unapproachable, and he was there for all of 15 minutes. And it was like, I didn't come there for him. He was an incentive. I came there to sell my books and my hair because at the time I was selling weave bundles. You understand what I'm saying? And I had just put my daughter's book out. My book wasn't even out yet, but it was about to be out. So I had flyers about my book, I had my daughter book, and I had bundles. And I was really looking forward to seeing Boyfriend Black Ink Crew. He was not even accessible. He was. Am I the asshole? Yes, he was.
I feel like this, and I ain't even picking no sides in no situation that I wasn't able to see or be a part of to know exactly what happened. I'm not picking no sides in no situation, but I feel like this, knowing what happened with Mojo Jojo, I feel like that's the thing. It's gonna be promoted like that because you're possibly gonna run into what you think that you're gonna. It's gonna be a meet and greet, but it's gonna be a meet and greet for people that you possibly be like
don't care about.
It's gonna be. It was you. Oh damn.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that's very well possible, but it's also possible because I know how he is. He's very down to earth compared. Okay.
He is, but
and I know
you. I feel like okay. I'm not blaming the person. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm not blaming the person, or I'm not trying to put this on the person, but he is right. But so his name holds a lot of weight.
It's
on
selling the
tickets. Tour.
It's selling the tickets for sure.
So the thing is,
they literally got. I'm sorry. They literally got it saying Lance Gross coming to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? The tonight's conversation part is on the flyer, but the title of the shit say Lance Gross.
So the thing is, I feel like that is a promoter's job. I have to promote to you the best part.
It's gonna be full of women.
I have to promote what's the best part of you to what's the best part of the show that is gonna be. I have to promote that, and in the best way, right? So meaning that when we word shit in certain ways, now they promoted that he gonna be there at the show.
He gonna be on the stage.
They did not promote
that he gonna for sure be at the meet and greet. No, they did not. You just got a chance there, but I believe that I believe he gonna be there. He's not just gonna leave. Unless bitches get to acting stupid now. That's the thing.
I think that knowing Mojo JoJo. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Unless bitches get that stupid, Detroit what?
Detroit, we got to act like we got some sense. Please don't embarrass me, y'all. Don't embarrass me. Fuck you, bitch. Now, and I love you.
And not you, but that motherfucker over there. Not you. That motherfucker over there. Not you. Them over there. Back over there. Them too. Not you, though. Not you.
Ones and my new ones and anybody that's watching this, not you, right? But any stupid that will fuck up my 15 seconds to look. Oh, I'm about to scream, Jesus.
Yeah, I know what it's like. I know
to look into the eyes of that man.
I know what it's like.
For him to smile at me and say, "What up, though?" Because he know I'm from Detroit, and I believe he'd do some shit like that. Or if he'd just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I don't want to give a fuck if he told me, "Bitch, fuck you, suck my dick." I say you promise right now. Are you promised that both of those things are about to occur right now? This was worth every fucking 6,999 pennies that I'm gonna pay. If you guys help me, okay?
Absolutely.
So, donate your pennies to the Let me have my 15 minutes to look at Lance Gross with my own two eyes without the barrier of a camera.
Absolutely.
No, y'all don't get it. This is fucking epic. I mean, because what? Whose ever idea it was to include him on this is freaking genius because this shit was canceled. Mojo Jojo.
That's what the idea was.
Here you go. Take my money, bitch. Take my money, you stupid, ugly, dumbass bitch. We don't like you. Nobody likes you. I'm team motherfucking, what's her name? See, I ain't been watching YouTube like that. Listen, my girl, Keita. I'm team Keita Rose.
What I want to
Fuck you, Mojo Jojo, but
what I want to know is this.
I don't care.
I got a question for you right now. Pertaining to this. So, okay. Everything works. You get the ticket. You pull up a VIP pass.
Ooh, wee. I bet he smells so good. I just want to know what he smell like. I just want to hug. Like for real. I just want to hug. And I just want to be able to breathe him in at like 4 to 5.5 times. Right? If that last time after 5, if that's when we got to pull away, I get it. Right? He married. I'm not trying to disrespect that in no way. His wife know what's up. His wife know I love him. I love her too. I just told y'all what time it is. I told y'all a couple weeks ago. I respect the queen. She let him go outside at night. I respect the queen. So I'm just going to hug him. That's it. I'm going to smell him. I'm going to tell him I love him. Respectfully. You know, I'm proud of him. Please keep doing what you're doing. And that's it. I just want my 15 seconds of adoration. That's it. You know, and I want to support, right? Because he gonna get a piece of that 6,999 pennies. I'm pretty sure. That's why he's there. He's not coming for free. He can get adoration at home and some head. Some head that pleases God because he married.
Yeah, because he can
so he got the right to get head.
So he can probably,
y'all out here just willy-nilly getting head, ain't got no rights or reason. He got a right to get some head from his wife, but he choose to be there hugging us. He deserve every bit of that 6,999 pennies that he get.
He get head on the road from somebody else as well.
See, but we not talking about...
I'm just saying. I was just saying. But go ahead. No, go on.
Why you want to sit up here and make that man out to be a cheater?
I'm saying,
he is not a cheater. He do not cheat on his wife.
Oh my God! I said what he can't do. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, he can't not. I said some head that pleases God. Did you not hear that part? If he get head on the road from somebody other than his wife, that's gonna displease God.
But you can do whatever you want as a person.
No, but that's not to do whatever you know. That don't please God. I said that pleases God. That's the whole point of what I said. That's what makes it special.
I'm sorry.
That's what makes the head different.
That's gross. I did not mean to say nothing about that man.
I'm talking about anybody though. Any married person. Any married person. The only way your sex is pleasing God is if it's with your spouse. Once you go out of that, you wrong.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say nothing about that man.
You definitely shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, I apologize.
But anyways, that comes to Detroit.
I'm sorry, Lance. I ain't mean to say nothing about you, bro.
I appreciate that. I ain't even have to ask you to apologize to him. Anyways, next.
So just skip my question.
Oh, what was your question? I'm sorry. What was it?
I let you get the go.
What was it? I apologize. What was it? I thought I had been on it too long.
You don't want me to ask
what is the question? I do. I was on it too long. I thought.
And she, listen, she gonna cover it, like make sure she take care of dog. Okay, I apologize. Okay, yeah, listen. All right.
What is the question? I apologize. What is the question?
Just, that's crazy. What
is it? I'm sorry.
All right, Lance, man. Listen, all right, okay. you got it. Yeah, you got it. Like
What's
that.
the question?
I
Please
wanna be
remind
like
me.
you when I grow up. Okay. I didn't get to ask it because I was about. So I said, "Can I ask the question?" I said, "I'm gonna let you finish." Now you've been talking about that.
Yeah.
I'll let you
Ask
go
the
off
question.
about. I said, "Clock in." I'll let you go off, sis. Nah, you know what I'm saying, Lance. You got it. I appreciate it. That's my uncle. Anyway, Uncle Lance. Anyway, that's my uncle. But you know,
What's the question? I apologize.
No, you all right. That you know, I'm getting there. That's my uncle anyway. Uncle Lance. I don't get hugged and get sniffed on. But that's I don't hate a person's hustle.
Oh my God, you're a liar. Wow, I was just calling it out. You're a liar because yes you do.
My question is.
So stop lying.
My question. Okay, I think I got more than one. I think I got more than one because I think I could put it in a couple of different ways, and then So one of them, my very first one was, okay, you get the ticket, you get VIP, special VIP, you get the meet and greet, and he's not one of them. How do you feel?
I feel disappointed, but I feel like I knew that was a possibility, so I'm not gonna trip like, oh God, I need my money back type shit. This is a scam. I'm not gonna act like it's a scam. Like some people gonna act. Some people gonna act like it's a scam, like they didn't understand the wording and the shit. Yeah. They're gonna be like, oh, this is a scam. He a scammer. Les Gross is a scam.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna act like that. I'm gonna be like, damn, they got me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm gonna understand that even though he wasn't there, he is gonna get a cut. You ain't get
to meet him, but you still gonna get to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still gonna get something.
Okay. Next question. I feel like because this kind of okay, this kind of just came later. Anyway, you pay for the ticket, you get it. He is there. You getting all the way up until line, and the person before you causes a freak out accident to the point where now he don't want to do it no more. And he's like, he got to get taken away from the. And literally.
Why are you jinxing it?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh my God.
I'm not jinxing nothing. I'm just asking you a question.
I rebuke this in the name of Jesus.
Right, I'm not saying this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is I'm just allegedly, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm AI. Anyway, I'm just saying, okay, because if that shit happened to me, I'm flipping the fuck out. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's nothing you can do. It's not their fault.
I'm not saying on them. I'm talking about on the person who was the one.
I mean, what the fuck? I don't want to go to jail. I'm not freaking out on nobody. I'm just thanking God that it wasn't me.
No, I'm flipping.
And I'm going home.
No, I'm flipping out. I don't even want to see the concert.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't care if it was $600. The shit the meet and greet gonna be after it. So I'm not trying to go to jail because somebody else did some stupid shit.
The meet and greet after?
Maybe. Yeah, the meet and greet normally be after.
No, when I went to Alicia Keys meet and greet, it was before. You had to be there early. You had a VIP pass on your neck. You there early. You in line, and then once you after the meet and greet, she only doing it for so long. Well, how it happened? That was so long ago. But she was only doing it. She had a scheduled time for this meet and greet, so you had to be. You VIP. This is your time to be here. Once this this time is up. Okay. She's gone. They're going.
But they did say something about early access, early entry, or something. So.
That's the meet and greet. I know. I've only been to one in my life.
I've never been to a meet and greet.
And that's the only one that I will ever.
Well, yeah. So absolutely, if it's early, he's probably not gonna be there, or he's probably gonna come at the very end of the meet and greet.
No. I think he's gonna be there because if they on tour.
And he loved that shit.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Okay.
And everybody know Detroit got some of the baddest women. And I believe that he probably is faithful to his wife, but he don't have to have sex with them
He like attention.
He don't have to have sex with them to get the energy and the love. You know what I'm saying?
Because he used to it. He like it because he used to it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like...
He used to it.
Man, what?
So okay, last question. shit, we was talking about me and Greece, and then him coming here. Damn, I had
I'm
one
about to freaking
more.
cry.
I forgot what the fuck the question was. Fuck! All right, I'm at. But okay, I forgot. Um, I don't remember, y'all. That's crazy. See how fast I be forgetting.
I
That's
love
crazy.
him.
That's okay. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their ones. Oh no, I got it. Bing, came right back. Okay, so like I said, I've had one meet and greet in my lifetime. Right now, satisfied. I wouldn't have to meet no other celebrity that I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Satisfied. Now, question that I brought up, that I thought up for me is, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that everybody is not me and I'm not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Um, could you just do one and be good if you had a chance to meet as many as you wanted at no cost? Could you just do that one, Lance Gross, and be good, or is it more like, well, I still want to do this, and because it's no cost?
I mean, just casually, it wouldn't be the same.
Right, not the same. Do you have more than one? Is that your top? Could you be satisfied? Could you be satisfied after a meet and greet with that Lance Gross? Could you be satisfied to say, I ain't never gotta have, if another meet and greet never happened, I'm totally okay with it? Or is it still a list of, right.
Okay, so can I ask some questions? Okay, so like, look at me trying to control the narrative.
No. Ask the question because I feel like,
though. You see that? This is no shade because this is me, self-reflection. Now I want to control the narrative. I want to say, well, can I control how the meet and greet go? Like, if I get to change it, and can I spend more time with the person? But it's just however they do it. Even if it's 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's a meet and greet. You in and you out. It's a line. There's people behind you. There's people in front of you. It's a meet and greet. You get to actually pull up on this person to the point where me and you right now, like this person gets to be like this with you.
Not in the past.
Right now, like overall, over time, it ain't just right. It's overall. It's whether I feel like I watch this person, whether I feel like I watch somebody else, and now this person is so much of a new this is the person that I want to meet overall. I don't go if you're a basketball fan, it could be a basketball player. If you're a football fan, it could be a football player. If you're a singer, it could be an artist.
Who's your person? Leave it in the comments.
Absolutely. Please leave your person. Me, I feel like y'all know my person.
You met yours.
I am totally fine with if I never meet another celebrity on some I paid to go backstage and on some meet and greet. If I never pay again, I don't got a problem with that. Not a problem, because I feel like if it was just one, that I know, like, on the list, like, at the top.
So hype, y'all.
No, this is for real, though. I mean, for real, though. If it was just one, at the top, like, that's who
I'm here for it. Oh, God.
If it's just one.
Oh,
If it's just one. Yeah, listen, y'all know how I'm picking. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it happened. I don't even feel like, it gotta happen again. If she came back again and I could not afford to go at the time, it'll probably hit me. But I wouldn't be mad. I listen and listen. I got everything I wanted out of it. Like how you say, you want to just put. It wasn't a sniff for me. I wanted to I did want to look in her eyes. I wanted to hug. I wanted to touch. I had to touch her. A hug, and I froze up so bad to the point where the only thing I could say is I love you. And she said, thank you. And at the time, I was so happy. And then it came to me to realize, like, you could have said you love me back. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. You never gonna see me again, or the chances of you seeing me again is very rare. You know what I'm saying? You could have said you love me back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and that was another question I have for you. Say you pull up. Lance Gross meet and greet. Boom, he there. You got the tickets. You said you want to hug him, sniff him, tell him I love you. And what if he said thank you? How would you feel?
I won't understand. He is grateful for my love. He don't know me. He don't love me.
Nah, you supposed to love your fans. I love y'all. I love y'all. Listen, because it doesn't have to be that we gotta be in a relationship for me to love y'all. I love y'all for just being here. I love y'all for just.
Let me say this, babe. I am not devaluing how you feel or felt, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm older. I'm older than you were then. Okay?
Yeah, me too.
So now, at this point, knowing what I know now, I'm grateful for that. Because I know, you want to know why? You want to know why? Because that's the honest to God truth.
Yeah.
If she was to say she loved you, that would have been shallow. Yeah. It would have been surface level, just like how she loved all her fans. But she genuinely was grateful for your love that you expressed. And you want to know what, bitch? I mean, Alicia Keys.
You
want to know what?
Don't be doing that.
You want to know what, Alicia Keys?
I heard that because
he communicated to you. You're blessed. He didn't have he just was like, he really love you, bitch. So I wasn't just like you better had appreciate him. Sorry, I'm just playing.
I froze for a minute though.
And that's what came out because that was the truth.
Yeah.
That's how you genuinely felt. And when she responded, she didn't think about it. It wasn't forced. It wasn't rehearsed. She genuinely was thankful.
Yeah.
I believe that about her.
And I wasn't mad at first.
Exactly. Your initial reaction.
I was happy.
Don't let the devil.
I was happy.
Don't let the devil come in there with. She didn't even say she loved you back. She already loved you. She ain't. That's the devil. Did God really tell you would die if you eat that fruit? It's the same type of bullshit question.
Yeah, you're right.
To get you not trusting God and not appreciating your blessing and your grace. See, because I learned something yesterday, and I'm so grateful that I watched church. Okay? I'm not going to act like I went. I watched.
You know what? I was supposed to... Now that you say that, it was supposed to be on the Detroit, what it does, you cool. But go ahead with your, and I'm going to bring this up. It's about Detroit, though. But go ahead with what you got.
I'm so grateful that I watched church yesterday because I learned something. And I love to learn about God. I love to learn about the Bible. I just love to learn more about Him. So, one of the things that the minister was talking about, he said that there's a difference between grace and mercy, right? And clearly it's a difference because why would you need both words? But then you got a lot of words that are synonymous, that mean the same thing. And on the surface, grace and mercy seem like they mean the same thing. They very frequently come together in sentences and scriptures or whatever. But he talked about how...
They are like acronyms or something like that, right? Or something.
No.
Synonyms. Not two
words
that the same thing.
Grace.
Two. Okay.
No. Grace
I ain't paying attention to school like that, but I get you.
Grace is
I thought I was about to do my big one.
Okay, so no.
Yeah,
Mercy. Let me start with Mercy, right? Mercy, and one of my favorite scriptures talk about how mercy is new every morning. One of my favorite songs that we sing at work. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. New every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. So, grace and mercy is different. Mercy, I had to think about when you were a kid and somebody bending your arm back and you supposed to say uncle or mercy. That means you don't get what you deserve, right? Mercy is like when these people is out here doing terrible things and they get short prison sentences. They ask them, have mercy on him. Ask the court to have mercy on them during sentencing or whatever. So mercy is when you do not get what you do deserve. And grace is when you get blessings that you don't deserve. So when you just see God showing up in your life out of nowhere, and when you know dang well you ain't did what you supposed to be doing, you ain't been necessarily the best Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or whatever it is, you still getting the blessings because that's God's grace.
So now, okay, I hate to cut you off. I'm sorry. So now, don't that fall into the line of what I said? A synonym is two words that mean. I didn't even take my phone to even know it. Like, one of them, a synonym is two words that sound the same but mean something different. An acronym is two words that don't sound the same but mean that almost the opposite of each other. Like how you just said, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, no.
Or an acronym is two words that don't sound the same but mean the same thing. I don't know. Okay, all right, go ahead. I was just thinking. Once again, I thought I was on my big one. Go ahead. No, I thought I was doing something. I thought
you are, but you just got
it.
just a letter off. An antonym.
Wait. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, we back. All right, we back. Okay, we back. Okay, we back. All right. I was like, what the? Okay. All right, tell me.
An antonym.
Okay. Is what?
The
Which one is
opposite.
that?
That's the opposite.
The opposite definition?
Yeah.
Okay.
A synonym is the same.
Same word or same definition, different words.
Same definition, different words.
Okay.
I gotta listen slow because I'm high. A synonym is the same definition, different words.
Okay.
An antonym is different definitions. I want to say it may be the same word, but anyways.
Or is it?
It's definitely the opposite.
Yeah,
the
antonym
is the opposite definition.
Some is the opposite.
It's the opposite definition. So the antonym to close is open.
Right. So that's what I mean by the grace. The antonym to grace is mercy.
Probably, but you didn't say antonym though. You said acronym.
I said anonym. I said
no, you said
I promise
acronym.
you. I promise you. I said synonym and anonym. I didn't say anto.
You said acronym, but I'm gonna let you have it.
I promise you, when you watch this back, I said anonym. I promise you, I did. I'm gonna make that up. I did, because that's what I feel like. I thought I was cooking. I know synonym and anonym. I didn't even know antonym.
You just said it wrong.
I don't know antonym. I thought synonym and anonym.
Antonym is what you're saying.
No, anonym don't got a T in it.
Yes,
it's A-N-N. That's what I'm saying.
No, you're spelling it wrong now.
Right. So that's why you said I said it a letter off.
Acronym.
I promise you.
Acronym.
I promise you I didn't. I promise you I didn't. I promise you I said anonym. I said wait till you watch it back. Because wait till you watch it back. You gonna watch it back.
Okay, so what's gonna happen?
No, it's just gonna you gonna see. I said synonym and anonym. I didn't say antonym.
If just saying, can I? What do I get? Right? Because I don't know. I'm an opportunist at this point, right? I see this as an opportunity because
I love it.
when I watch this back tomorrow and edit it, I'm going to clip the part where you said acronym.
Okay.
And I'm going to send it to you while you're at work.
Okay.
What do I get when you get off?
Whatever you request after that, after you send that part of the video.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to do that. Right? Because I just don't trust that. Honestly.
Why you don't trust that?
I'm just going to be honest with you, right? Because that's what I want to do. I don't trust that you're going to give me what I want. So what are you really willing to give me? Like, for real. It's not that. Because you know me, I might dig deep. What are you really willing to give me?
The sky's the limit.
Okay. I'm going to think of something. So can I just have a blank check?
Yep.
Since the sky's the limit, I can just have a blank check.
Absolutely.
When I pull it up, that you say acronym.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. I love this.
Wait. Let's rewind just a tinkle. So, if I did not say that, I still want you to send me whatever clips. And I want to know what's in it for a young fella like me.
I'm not going to say the same thing, whatever you want. I don't have to do that.
Okay, right. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, I got boundaries.
Right, so okay. So that's what I'm asking.
So, you know.
I'm asking.
I'm willing to do some stuff within my boundaries, and I don't have to tell everybody my business.
You're absolutely correct.
We'll discuss that later.
Tune in into the later episode, okay? Because it ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna let this ride for too much later. We're gonna discover where it is at tonight. Because I know we're gonna discover where it's at tonight, y'all. I'm not even lying because I know when you know what you know, then you know. You know what I'm saying? So,
anyways, we need to start moving this along because
absolutely
none of my internet mess.
Absolutely, because let's get to it.
It's time to go.
I can't wait because we about to figure this out tonight. Well, I'm talking about it ain't even gotta wait until the edit. As soon as this is over, we gonna figure this out tonight. We gonna rewind back to like to where it was like 2 hours, because we had like 2:17. Okay, so.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Can you go back in there and get the bottle?
Yeah, go through. Start your internet mess. I wanted to say, I left this out on Detroit. What up, though? Is you cool? Real quick before I leave.
We haven't left that yet, yeah.
Oh, this just something real fast. Okay. I thought we was on internet mess.
We on the way to that, yeah.
Fireworks. Y'all gotta remember, know where your kids are. It's fucking.
They're not playing with them.
It's almost 1 o'clock. Where are your kids? But the thing is, it's summertime, man. Keep a hold to your kids, man. But fireworks is Monday, June 22nd for the people. And I'm like, is that Father's Day?
No, it's the day after.
Okay, what's funny is why it came to me the 22nd. That's the same day as my rest in peace, my brother, man, my brother, like, my brother from another mother. Same day. Fireworks, I'm gonna feel like, it's gonna be a moment. I want to see some fireworks and feel like that's, gonna be a moment for me.
Act like y'all got some sense.
It's probably where it's gonna be a little emotional for me. So that's why, we never know what nobody else is going through as a whole. You never know what you ruin for somebody else or how you.
Or somebody might flip on you because they going through something that day.
Yeah,
y'all do
so
kids.
please
y'all don't
be
even
careful,
know what
man.
dealing with.
Make sure y'all kids not out here, man, hanging with the wrong group of people, man. Sometimes it just happens with the wrong group, and I feel like be attentive to who your kids hanging around. Meet the kids, man. And
meet their parents. Because the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, absolutely. So, that was just my last thing I wanted to say
That was
about
on What Up, Doors You Cool.
What Up, Doors You Cool. Fireworks Monday, 22nd, man. Listen, be there, be square. Detroit got a lot of stuff downtown, but do not let your kids just be going hanging out. And you know your kids ain't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't acting right or something. Go with them. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you can, if you ain't working, because I'm not going to say that everybody's off just because it's fireworks. Some people work nights and shit like that. If you ain't working, ask somebody, can they escort them down there? You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's just turn it into a good time. You know what I'm saying, Detroit? Let's have more good times, man. Let's have more times that's memorable because we had a good time, not because something tragic happened.
No, for real. Don't get your ass locked up and don't get your kids' ass locked up. Know where they at, have their location on. You know what I'm saying? Be there, put the fear of God in them and let them know that the police will shoot them. Period. We're not even about to sugarcoat this shit no more. We tired of playing with. We tired of it. Okay.
And not only will the police shoot you, the next person
will shoot you.
Can pew you if you run up on them, and they gonna be out here living their life, and your family gotta watch them live their life, whether it's on social media, whatever, if they defended themselves. And your family just feel all kind of ways about somebody that did something tragic but then you cannot set yourself up to be in that situation.
Don't be thinking you about to get away with shit, man, because you can't. It's just like we talked about weeks ago. It's somebody always up in the rafters watching what's going on.
And the way that people working nowadays and doing all this extra stuff for what they got and trying to keep what they got, the way money's so tight and it don't go long, it's a lot of people not playing about their belongings. You know what I'm saying? I done seen older women in Detroit that have their weapon on them. Okay?
We the main ones, baby.
The thing my thing is the people that you probably think the people that you probably think is elite that you can get down on, them probably the people
especially
that's
after
more
that
so.
lady lost her life at that store a few years back, that nurse. And we licensed to carry.
Easily.
So once you out of there, baby, all I gotta do is sit there and call the police.
And they allowed to have it so much ready when you can get your license. And that's why it's people.
That's why they doing it.
Listen, that's why
taking classes.
People have to vote, man.
Y'all don't even know how to shoot for real.
Listen, people gotta vote, man. Because if y'all don't vote, if we don't vote as a whole, what they going to do is they going to take away them classes. Not anybody going to be able to carry it concealed with it already fully loaded and all that. Because if you know.
Experience, practice, nothing, Lord.
If you know, you know. Now, if you got your CPL, you can carry it. It's loaded. If you don't open carry, it got to be shown. It got to be broke down. If you get into it, you can't just pull it out. You got to put it together. In your car, it got to be broke down. You can't just do no drive-bys because it got to be broke down. It's supposed to be right here. That's supposed to be locked up. It got to be key locks on it. But when you got that CPL, it's different because you can have it loaded in almost everywhere you go. If they take away that you got to take that class and everybody can just get... Man, it's gonna be dangerous because anybody is just allowed to just pull out, and now it's just fully. They don't gotta pull it back.
And as bad as it is, they just trying to absolve themselves the responsibility. The government is like really something.
And that's the bill they're trying to pass right now, and that's on some real stuff, man. We got to get out and vote against stuff that we really don't want, especially as. And I'm sorry to cut you off. Especially as just. No. Me being a person I'm approaching 40, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kids are the people that's taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point in time, at my age, I want to retire from work. I don't want to have to work, but I still want to be able to go outside and do whatever. I want to own a business. But I want to feel safe when I go outside without having to say I got to carry a weapon. If the people from government, you know what I'm saying, the politicians and shit, they make it a law that everybody can carry, man, that's crazy. You know how many people out here that just shouldn't have it, and that's why it's the process now. It's so many people that just shouldn't have it just because you not even mentally even. But if you say, all right, don't nobody, it's no, oh, nobody. Anybody can have it. You allowing it to people who got problems, addicted to all type of drugs, as long as they got a clean name. Or not even that, as long as you don't got a felony. You know how many people could really get weapons that don't got a felony that's really, like, mentally, like, disabled? Do you know how much Detroit would use that? It'll just be a problem. People only mentally, I feel like, they only mentally disabled when they not doing what they should be doing. Now, when they going through the process, taking their meds or whatever that helps them, you got the right mind. So, which leads them to have the right mind to go and get it. But now you got it. Soon as you like, man, I don't care about, I'm not taking this, now you got the wrong mind and you got this loaded weapon. And nobody can say you can't have it. You got this loaded weapon. Now you can just go up and do anything. People ask you for money that you feel like you scared to go into the store right now because it's a crowd of people, because whether they homeless or not, people gonna ask you. Imagine homeless people being able to get weapons.
Sure.
Imagine homeless people being able to say, well, if you ain't gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it from you. Because they don't got no background history of them doing nothing wrong. Because as soon as they got grown or as soon as they lost what they had, this is just a situation they had to be in. Now you get a weapon to your access and you doing all type of drugs. It don't matter. Because you don't drive, you don't got tickets. You just out here. Only thing they doing is kicking you away from. It takes one, listen, it takes one day, not even, hey, let's go and get a weapon. I give you this money, you go and get one, go get two. I give you this, you get one, I get one. Somebody that can't do it. Go and do it in your name, you get one, I get one.
They do that now.
Exactly. You're putting, the weapons are going, that's how it's ended up in wrong people's hands. But now if you clearing more people name, they doing it now, but you gotta do it with a better version of a background from a person. You cannot do it with just anybody.
Yeah.
Now, if once you open that door to now it's expanded so you can do it with more people, everybody gonna have a weapon. Everybody is.
I mean,
everybody is, because they go now. You can use these. You can use homeless people. You can use and opportunists. You can use people that need money. Hey,
it's gonna turn into a bigger hustle.
Absolutely.
You seen the 17 or 19-year-old that was making guns, making people
out of fucking FedEx boxes and shit like that. And I said,
no. Well, they was making them with a 3D printer.
Okay, no.
They was making guns with a 3D printer, and I had to look up what is a 3D printer because I've heard that term before, but I thought it was like just like a different form of like a paper printer. Like I didn't understand. Like you can make, let's say this is important, right, to your car or your.
I want to know, what did they look like? As we talking about the same video, what did they look like? Was it like a lady that was commentating on it?
No. I saw this on.
Okay.
I saw this on Crime and the D. It actually wasn't a video that I initially saw it on. It was on Crime and the D, and I read the article. Okay. And it said that they was making guns and bullets and pieces to, they had created whole guns. Okay.
What did it look like? Cardboard is what I'm saying.
I don't know what it looked like because I didn't see a picture of what they made.
You ain't see the same one I seen then.
I just seen a picture
I'm gonna tell you the one I
of
seen.
The boys or the girl and the boy that was doing the shit.
Where you doing?
So I didn't even understand what they was making or what was happening, because when I read their article, I'm like, what? They making guns? Like, how the fuck do you make a gun? Like, 'cause I read the article and they like manufacturing ghost guns, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, because I'm reading it and I'm very good at reading comprehension, right?
Right.
But what I'm reading, it's just not computing to me, because I'm like, what the fuck do you mean they're how the fuck do a 17 and a 19-year-old that look like they 12 and 15, that sound like they created it.
My question is, did the guns really shoot?
Yes.
Oh damn! Yeah, no. You didn't see I didn't see the.
This is because they use a 3D printer, and this is what a 3D printer is. I had to Google what is a 3D printer and what does it do, right? Because when you say 3D printer to me and mine, now I'm an auntie at this point. I don't really know technology. I realize, especially after reading that article, I am behind when it comes to technology.
Technology gonna pass.
Because I had no idea. This is some motherfucking Jetsons shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is some shit off the Jetsons. Mm-hmm. What they saying they is doing with this 3D printer, okay? They saying that different little shit, like, case in point, how we trying to get new headphones because a piece on there is broke. Mm-hmm. Let's say this was the thing, because I don't really know exactly how it worked, but I read what they said. Some small little piece, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say this breaks off, and now I want to make a new top, because I want a whole top the way it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Some type of way, you create another one of these tops. Excuse me. From basically like text prompt type.
So how do you turn it into the material though?
Listen, it's the beats the hell out of me. I'm finna read it. I'm finna find it. Hold on, look, because this is like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who don't know.
See, okay.
What is a 3D printer and what does it do?
See.
A 3D printer is a machine that builds solid, three-dimensional physical objects from digital blueprints by adding material layer by layer. A process known as additive manufacturing. It works like a robotic hot glue gun, melting and stacking materials until the design comes to life.
Yeah, see, okay, so.
The journey from concept to physical object happens in a few specific steps. Design. You create a blueprint using CAD, computer-aided design, I mean. And I remember when I went to law enforcement, CAD was another thing I could have chose, and I should have chose that. Now I understand.
Mm-hmm. That's the people who do
computer-aided design. I should have chose that.
That's the people who doing the scamming.
Computer-aided design software, or download an existing design from online repositories like Thingiverse. Slicing. The digital model is put into a special program called a slicer. This software divides the objects into thousands of ultra-thin horizontal layers and translates them into machine code. G code. I'm a motherfucking G. Mind your business.
And it make it in plastic.
That tells the printer exactly where to move and how much material to lay down. That's the thing. That's why I picked something plastic.
make it in plastic though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
The printer reads the code and views the object from the bottom up, one layer at a time. But it didn't say plastic; it said material.
That's how they was.
It could be any material.
That's how they was making them plastic guns.
As each hot layer is placed, it cools and fuses to the layer below it.
That's how they used to make them plastic guns back in the day that would shoot real bullets, and they used to put it in wraps. Wayne said about it, but oh
wait, hold on, you cannot just blow past that.
Yeah, Lil Wayne talked about it. Yeah, that's how they used to make them guns in plastic.
I shoot if it's plastic. I don't know. I don't know, but you will see if your boy pull up. That's like shit.
Yeah. They made songs about it. Lil Wayne talked about it in raps. That's how they got through metal detectors. They made them during plastic. That's obviously where that came from. But I was saying, okay, now I remember. I was saying, the little kid that I seen, right, he didn't do it like that. He wasn't that advanced with it. He didn't have a 3D printer. But I want to say, if your kids are doing something that's creating, get them into there's a
17 to 19.
There's a feel for this. Creating weapons and stuff like that, coming up with, there's a feel for this. I seen a video, to, piggyback on that, I seen a video where a kid was like, they said it was like 14, 15, and they made weapons out of the FedEx box that was real, out of FedEx boxes. And I'm talking about, it was a lady, she was the one recording it, and I think it was her son that did it. She's like, my son to make all these, and it's like weapons that out of boxes that you can pull back. It got real motion that the actual weapons have. Trigger motion off. It's not shooting nothing because it's cardboard. But he got it to the point where you can cock him back. Every motion that it makes, it can do that. But nothing's coming out of it. Listen, you let that kid use his brain in a way that, that's millions of dollars. But he has to be in the right.
It has to be nurtured. You have to guide your child's gifts. You have to guide your child's gifts. I'm so grateful that I noticed my daughter's gifts early on. And I feel like the reason why I pay so close, stark attention is because I can remember being in my early 20s, and I think I probably was like, I want to audition for American Idol or something like that. And my mama just out of nowhere spewed out of her mouth, and she wasn't thinking, she didn't know, I guess, whatever. She's like, you can't sing. First of all, who says that to their child, right? No shade, because my mom is very supportive.
Right,
okay?
Right.
My mom is very supportive.
It was probably...
She didn't pay no attention, and she can't sing. So she just was assuming that I can't sing.
How you got that? Where you get
and
that?
And she had not heard me really sing for 4-5 years. You know what I'm saying? Since I had been in elementary school. At that point, I was in late middle high school. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I could carry a tune. You know what I'm saying? I can sing a little bit, what? And then I end up singing some shit. She was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know you could sing like that. Just like how when my daughter did that one performance, it's like I knew she could sing. But I didn't know she was falsetto soprano the way she is.
As a parent, we don't be expecting our kids to get grown on us. We don't expect that. We expect them to stay. So I feel like
that must have been what it was. Yeah, she's like, you can't sing. I was like, what?
Your mama doesn't expect you just to be growing up you know what I'm saying? But she put you in an atmosphere though at the same time.
I was in choir. Yeah, she did.
She put you in an atmosphere.
She did. And then once I got older, she was like, duh.
Yeah,
and so I tried not to be duh. You feel me? I was like, what she do? What she likes to do? What she do good? I was like zoned in early. So I noticed that by 2, she was a dancer. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that she was a dancer. And I was like, okay, so she a dancer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure she got ballet early because I know that ballet is the rawest form of dance. It's
One
like
of
the
hardest.
it's dance. If you can ballet, you can do anything. So I made sure she was in ballet at 4. She was in ballet from 4 to 8, and then from 8 to 9 she didn't do nothing because I moved that year. My money was funny. I wasn't driving. It was a lot. But like 2 days after her 9th birthday, she auditioned for DYC because when she was about 6 or 7, I heard that voice. I was like, oh, she can carry a tune too. Girl got it. You got to listen to your kids, and you got to understand.
You just gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. Okay, so
all the time you want to play football, listen, I can't.
So excited for that
until I put them into it, and my only rule is whatever season you start, you gotta finish. And I'm so grateful to be in the presence of. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I just feel like
me?
Yeah, absolutely. I just had a recent episode where I feel like I just wanted to just be like, you know what, I'm done because it's reaching a point that I'm not with. And
this is our year. What I
feel like I say, or I feel like I wanted to teach for my kids and just the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? In general. I feel like sometimes I need to be reminded, and
give it up, say it, because you still ain't said it. You ain't said it out loud.
I have a reminder. The thing is, what you start, you must finish. It is no quitting. You know what I'm saying? So,
period.
And I'm a firm believer, and I'm grateful to be in the presence of your hostess with the mostest. You know what I'm saying? Because she reminds me in very valuable moments that, once you start, you must finish. Like, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no quitting.
And your mama didn't name you Tim for no reason. It rhymes with him. Okay?
Absolutely.
And you are that. And you covered by God. Timothy is also in the Bible. Okay? And he was one of God's
I had a scripture
favorite.
Specifically that I was going to get tattooed on me. I'm going to go and find it. I don't remember exactly. It's like Timothy 14 something or something like that. I don't remember, but I'll find it exactly. But anyway, what your kid has.
There's actually more than one book of Timothy in the Bible. It's 1st and 2nd.
It's a lot. I read through it. I had some time to read.
If my name was in the Bible, I would dang near know that book by heart.
I had some time to read.
If my name was in the Bible, I would know that book by heart. All of the major popular scriptures. Out of that, I would know it by heart, and I would probably have them tattooed on me, like you said.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there.
Yeah. Making me
just to say, man, when your kids got gifts, man, don't
be distracted.
Absolutely, it's okay to acknowledge it too, you know what I'm saying, but don't let it discourage what it can be for them in life, you know what I'm saying? Because kids are creative with weapons, there are people out here that make weapons, they get paid for it, that probably millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not just something easy to do, So anything that you feel like your kid has talent wise, I just feel like we should endure it instead of, you know what I'm saying, glorify it and endure it, you know what I'm saying? Be thankful, because that's a blessing, I feel like, to you and your kid, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful. And I feel like just make sure you direct it in the right way. help them kind of understand, you know what I'm saying, the era to put it in, because anything can be easily used wrong. And we are the first ones to be judged for using something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But in the same way, what they go and do is they go and say that we did it the right way and try to get credit for it. If we can just do it the right way from the jump.
We love you guys. And we just want to give you accurate knowledge and advice. And trust me, we're talking to ourselves
Absolutely.
too. Okay, this is no judgment zone.
Absolutely.
Y'all already know this is a safe space.
Absolutely.
We growing together
Absolutely.
on this podcast.
Absolutely. One
Just,
day we're gonna be on Tubi, and then next time you look, we're gonna be on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Shout out E.T. Love my dog. Shout out Inky Johnson. Love my dog too.
yes, make sure you watch last week's episode, or was it the week before, when we talked more about Inky Johnson. But anyway, listen, I want to get these last 2 points off because we've going 3 hours.
let's
I
get
want
into
to
it.
try to get at least a little bit of what happens after off tonight,
Oh, yeah.
15 minutes or something. I don't know.
Probably be a little bit more than that, but okay.
But because I know you have to go to work, I don't. So I be trying to be respectful of that.
I know, I
when we
understand.
be going long, that's all. I'm just trying to respect the fact that you gotta go to work. We ain't
And I
ate
appreciate
yet.
you.
Like, you know, I don't want to be selfish because I'm off tomorrow. I could stay up till 5 o'clock, like I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not because I want to. Okay. But anyways, I got 2 most important things that I gotta say off of my internet mess.
Let's get to it.
So the first thing that I saw, I only really read the headline, and I almost don't even want to mention it, but it's just like, I just feel like we all need to pray for this girl, especially if this headline is true, and I think it is. Apparently, Cassie is being harassed by one of the freak off partners. And so, if you know anything about this, please leave it in the comments below.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it too. They trying to make money. They trying to get some money from her. I believe it too. I believe it.
Money right now. So anything that I feel like, okay, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Because it's been too many interviews. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it ain't nothing nobody can say right now that's really different than what's been going on, than what's been being said. It's been too many interviews. So now all of them watered down. Motherfuckers already know what you about to say. They already know what's been going on. Okay, let me emerge my 2 cents. I feel like it's been too many interviews already. Right, so can't nobody come on and say nothing that's just like breathtaking other than what's already been said in the interviews and then what's been said in the case. So much stuff been said. You know what I'm saying? To the point where nothing is new now. So the thing is now, to be a person that wanna make some money off an interview, you gotta have something new.
Right.
You gotta have something that ain't nobody heard. Ain't nobody talked about. And I feel like that's very true. They probably are harassing her. They probably are trying to be around, trying to act like, you know what I'm saying, to just get shit, just to get some shit to say on the interview to make some money.
Well, let me just read the beginning of this right quick, and we're gonna say the last best for last for me. We'll do you if you got a last one, and then I want to say my for last. I think it's the best. But Cassie says she's being harassed and threatened by an ex-male escort who used to be hired for her freak-offs with Diddy. And now she wants a judge to step in and help her. TMZ, so you know it's not a lie, has learned. Cassie's lawyers fired off a letter Thursday to the judge handing a lawsuit. Oh, to the judge, handling a lawsuit. Y'all is I can't see. Clayton Howard. Okay, so he filed a lawsuit against her, just like you said. He trying to get some money. Anyway, he a joke. And he needs to sue Diddy.
That's
Diddy is locked up.
If she said it's harassment, then he really harassing her. He trying to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with her to probably propose something and then before go to court because he don't got a case.
He's trying to get her to settle.
Right, because what can you say that she ain't already said in court anyway and that ain't nobody already said on video? You really got nothing to say. You want some money just because you was probably part of it, and now you feel like everybody else who came out and said, and everybody else them. So now I'm about to get her. You too late. You a day late and a dollar short, brother. You're not gonna get no money. It's over with.
Oh, poor little ting ting.
Yeah, you won't get it.
Okay. Anyways, what's yours? You got one more.
I had one. I mean, we spoke some stuff, but my one last one is this came to me because I did a video on this on my other channel. I did a video on this person.
We miss your other channel.
And I'm gonna
drop a comment below if you want him to bring back TWTV.
Yeah. I plan on it. But. If you watched it, if you haven't, go and watch it, and then let me know if you like what is there. You know what I'm saying? Should I keep going with it? But if not, this is a person that I have did a video on, and I had some internet mess about this.
I think I know that. I think I might know.
And this person right here, I feel like they career was like ruined through some stuff that they did, and they just kind of didn't want to really. Come out like how I was. So this is the new look of Chingy. And
so what is you talking about that he did?
Because you know
that's what I was talking
about. The transsexual ruined his career.
What trans?
The same one that Eddie Winslow is with. The dude Family Matters.
Hold on, stop. Wait, stop. Because you know I be forgetting shit.
Okay.
Chingy and Eddie Winslow had the same trans woman.
Eddie Winslow still...
Be careful, okay? Because tranny is derogatory, I believe.
Eddie Winslow still talks to the same person. I'm not even about to.
I'm just saying.
I understand. Thank you. Eddie Winslow still talks. It's the person that beefs with. It's the
trans woman. It's a trans woman, like a man to a woman. It's a trans woman.
I'll find out the name for you. Well, let's just do that because it's the person that beefs with what's the girl that got the show? What's the girl
pronoun? Do they use she as a pronoun?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the girl that got the show with the baddies on there that nobody liked? Natalie Nunn. She beefs with Natalie Nunn.
Oh, well then she my friend. You already know. But she's my friend because any enemy of Natalie Nunn is a friend to me. I don't like Natalie Nunn. Me and my fave. Hey, fave! We were just talking about how we can't stand
it. That's the most notable. Sydney Starr.
It's a black person?
Yeah.
Ain't Sydney Starr white?
No. Sydney Starr is
she cute.
One of those ones. You know what I'm saying? And ruined Chingy's career because I did a whole video on this because she was a dancer at the time and wanted to take pictures with him, like talk to him, like, but he did allegedly he did not know, and allegedly she did not say that. You know what I'm saying?
And she didn't say when she was dancing.
No, that she was trans.
That she was a trans woman while she was dancing.
Right. And she asked him for pictures and stuff, and took pictures. And her friend,
she didn't have to say that.
And her friend,
she didn't have to say
encouraged her. Allegedly, her friend encouraged her to make a whole scenery about, like, you took pictures with him, make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, you did this and did that. And she thought about it, and then she
did
said
the most.
She was down with it, like, you know, after a while.
Yeah, because she knew she was going to go viral before viral was viral.
Now
she was going to go viral before viral was viral. She, just like you said, right? It's the same way like how you just said when you met Alicia Keys. I ain't gonna never see you again. You could at least told me you love me.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't gonna never see Chingy again as far as she knew. Opportunity came knocking through her friend's voice.
Okay, so check this.
I'm not saying
if I would have, no, okay, then it's different. No, you're right, because she worked with him. She was a dancer on his thing, so she took pictures like backstage and like.
Oh, that was even better.
There was a couple. All right, so that's why I said. That's why I said I can't put myself in the same.
That was
I can't put myself in the same situation. That's why I said
that was even more tempting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially if it is the truth. He didn't know.
She apologized. But I feel like even though apologizing, you ruined his career as far as singing, because what happened was you went on and told a story that wasn't true to have to get some fame. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was, even though you know that didn't happen, you didn't even. You didn't even address, like, it wasn't no relationship. It wasn't no relationship between them two. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I could believe that, but that don't mean he didn't flirt. It was something to where she felt like she had some type of receipts.
No, you got to manufacture. She said basically, I took pictures with him because I asked him. You know what I'm saying? She was a dancer.
She explained it.
She was a dancer.
Okay, that's fine, and that's good, and that's fine, and that's fine, and all well and good. And I mean, Chingy.
She said it was her fault. That's what she said. She fessed up.
I'm not saying it's.
No, I'm just saying. You all right? You all right? Go ahead. Chingy, what? What Chingy? Chingy, what?
What I was about to say is Chingy never gave me gay. But I wasn't
back then though.
Back then, Chingy didn't give me gay. I wasn't like, oh my God, Chingy though. You know, I wasn't paying him.
But I know some motherfuckers who was. But go ahead. No, you wasn't paying him laser attention. He just wasn't your type.
I'm not gonna say that. He was young. I think he might be younger than me. Google it. At that time, especially.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm sure he is. But I'm going to find out right now.
At that time, especially, you had to be like extra fine, extra that nigga for me to be like looking at you if you was younger than me and I was like pretending like I wasn't looking at you. Case in point, Chris Brown. Case in point, Omarion. Okay.
Oh, wait. Chingy 46. I didn't know he was that old. Chingy was born in 1980.
Oh, he was playing younger.
Yeah, he 46. Okay.
But niggas do act younger, you know, because I would have never known. I thought he was like your age. No shade.
No. On some real shit, I thought what you thought. I thought that he was younger than me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was
like my brother is.
I thought he was probably like a couple years younger than me.
My brother is a 91. You know what I'm saying? I gave him 91 to 88.
He got on late. And yep, he got
on kind of late. But you wanna know who else did that? Come on, give it to me. We just seen the movie.
He a rapper or an R&B singer?
We just think the movie. What movie we just go see?
Hell no. Hell no. Michael Jackson? I'm sorry, I fucked up. I fucked up, y'all. Y'all fucked up.
Michael Jackson definitely did. Both movies, the miniseries and the movie that we just went to see, Barry Gordy told him to tell everybody that he was younger than he actually was because it made him cuter. This is when he was a kid when they first came out. Yes, Michael Jackson had everybody thinking he was like 1 or 2 years younger than he really. Yes, he told everybody he was 8, but he was really 10. And this is why my mama, for the longest, thought that Michael Jackson was younger than him, but he actually was a few months older than her. Michael Jackson was the pioneer of that shit.
But yeah, you're right. And it wasn't his fault though. They told him to do that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. That's industry.
Especially back before the internet was the internet, and bitch, I'll pull up your birth certificate.
If they doing it then,
I'll pull up your birth certificate. You're not finna tell me you was such and such age. Everything is public record.
Yeah. Now,
it's all digital.
Now it's
all in the cloud.
Yeah, now
it's all in the cloud.
It's too easy access now today that you could just.
But back then, when Chiggy was somebody, he probably lied and said he was 19 when he was really 26.
Because I'm not gonna say that that's what happened for me. That's probably what you, when you see, I'm gonna tell you, I think what happened for me. When you see new artists coming up on, we used to watch BET, we used to watch MTV, we used to watch, and they had new artists coming up, and Chingy had that one song, You Could Roll With Me. That was on MTV and that was on BET. That wasn't saying that he was young. As a young person, I misinterpreted new artists for young artists. Like you knew, like you knew you young. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what they portrayed him as. It's no that he didn't.
And that's probably what he claimed. Like how you said, that's probably what he claimed. But I'm just saying, I never heard him say a certain age. But he always also he had a young face. As you can see him right now. He always wore this little sidebar, this little thin ass line. He had a young face. He didn't have hair. Right now, I'm gonna tell y'all this one real quick. And I just downloaded this app called Monkey. Right now, I get on Monkey. I promise you, I was on Monkey last night, and I was just chilling. I was sipping to myself because I was lonely. I was like 8 people like uncle. They like, you look like my uncle. And I'm like, I'm not your fucking uncle because you not my niece or nephew. I don't know who you are, right? I was Uncle Tyrone. I was Uncle Bishop. I was I was like 8 different.
Can you imagine what they say to me on Monkey?
That you are absolutely gorgeous.
You're so sweet.
That's what I would think.
You freaking chocolate.
That's what I would think. But I
just want to put your whole body in my mouth. Like,
oh, wait. Okay.
You just look like I'm about to go get that Snickers off the
what happens after
in a minute. Show y'all what's finna happen.
Yeah, we move to what happens after in a minute because. Can't be talking to me like that.
I love myself, okay? I know I look like my daddy. Let me see if I can find a picture of my daddy. It'd be so funny. Matter of fact, I got some videos on YouTube of this. And you don't like when I talk about this either, do you? I have to remember.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. No,
I'm not. No,
I don't know.
It's fucking hilarious to me because you want to know why. Because I'm me, right? I was born.
I love that.
Me, right? I was born me. I mean...
The oddest,
and the older I get, the more I wish I was.
The oddest thing out of life.
I wish I was.
Like all of that. Like
half of you motherfuckers, not half of it, okay? I wish I was. I knock your ass in the middle of next week and make your ass be half the man.
I just really understand that in so many ways because when people be like, you look like your mama. Oh, and then people used to be like, you look like your daddy. And I feel like it ain't what the funniest part about this and all. And I know my granddad like, I live with my granddad on my daddy's side. I know me and him don't very much so resemble each other like that. I know my granddaddy on my mama's side. I mean, on my daddy's side. I did not meet my granddaddy on my mama's side. And when people like, you look like your mama, you look. When my mama sent me a picture of her pops that passed away, and she said who he looked like. When I say
spitting image,
he had my whole face. Like, I'm like, what? I was stuck. Like, what is this?
No, for real, this is ridiculous. I'm literally right there.
Yeah.
I am literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was old. Do you see this? Like, this was years before he died.
Yeah.
Okay?
But that don't take nothing away from it. I feel like I don't like how
I don't care,
like
but
how you think that because that you resemble him, then you gotta accept that. No, somebody's saying some crazy shit. No,
I don't have to accept anything, right? I don't have to. I could care. First of all, I don't accept it. I don't care. Luckily, at this point in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I understand why and where it comes from. Motherfuckers is intimidated. Motherfuckers is sheep. Motherfuckers don't have their own mind. You know, their idea of beauty comes from society. You know what I mean? When they really get to know me, when they really look, because listen, this is a perfect example, and we're going to end this with what I had to say, because we keep getting thrown off by my last thing. When I used to live on Glenfield, this was my first house by myself out of high school. I stayed there by myself, me and Kainisha, shout out to my sister Kai. And then like 6 months later, my mom and my brother came, and we've been inseparable ever since, thank God. But there was a guy that stayed down the street. His name was DT. Come to find out, it stood for D'Artagnan or some shit like that. Never seen this nigga since then. But I stayed in that house for maybe like 3-4 years. DT was conventionally, at first look, ugly, right? I'm gonna lie. Like, you'd be like, this nigga ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally put you in the man at the first glance as like Planet of the Apes. Just to give you an idea. Like, he was blacker than you, right?
Damn. Oh, okay. All right.
Like, he was like Zimbabwe motherfucking Africa black. Okay? And his teeth, they was like little. They was like baby teeth. And the two front was had like the dark shit on there, the brown shit. I don't know where it come from. Thank you, Jesus. I don't have it on my teeth. I don't know where it come from. But it's like this brown shit that it's like a film. It almost looks like it's embedded in your teeth. That people yellow. Get on their teeth. It's fuck yellow. That shit brown. It be like, I'm so glad. Lord, please, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. But he had it on his teeth. But he didn't give a fuck. He would smile his ass off. A bright smile with, like you said, like that little brown shit on it. But he saw weed. He stayed like stupid retarded fresh. Like, sir, why do you got on whatever, Gucci to go to the gas station? Like, you literally walk into the gas station 10 times a day. You once you got a car, or I noticed your car, whatever the case may be, you ride to the gas station every day, 15 times a day. You stay maybe like 8 houses down from me. But I stay close to the gas station. You gotta pass me to go to the gas station. So after you see a motherfucker 100 times, you know what I'm saying? They sell you weed, you get in their car, you talking to them, they actually cool. You know what I'm saying? They smell good in the motherfucker. They done gave you some free weed. They cool. Literally never nothing physical because your first battle is like, no. Right? But then the older you get, the closer you get to leave, you're like, dang, you know what? He's so ugly, he handsome. Like, because he was charming, you know, and he actually wasn't ugly, right? He just was not motherfucking Shamar Moore. He was more, what's his name? He was more, Idris Elba. Okay?
I don't know. You gotta know they love him.
This is what I'm saying, but that's a grown woman. A motherfucker that is following what the...
All right, listen, real quick. Might have to cut you off. Nah, how you say? Nah, this is my mother's granddad, and this is me.
That's crazy.
And his birthday was my birthday. That's what she said, allegedly. We have the same birthday. Do we not like that? Just when I seen that, I'm like, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I just felt like we looked.
You gotta send me that so I can put it.
Yeah, I'll send you. Oh
it's time
my
to eat.
god, it's that time for you. But
send me that in Messenger.
Oh, definitely, because
it's that time for me. It's that time for you too.
Yeah,
it's time to eat.
But because I will. That's why we got to move on, because when we move on to the next one, it can be.
I mean, I've been trying. I've been trying.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to show that one picture because I'm sorry, but you know, get it off, baby. Go ahead.
Last thing, we love you guys. Thank you. So tonight's conversation tickets. I really need you guys' help. I didn't forget about that, and I am serious. So trust me, I will figure out a way, okay, to make it like a tax write-off or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is really a serious charity situation. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, is she desperate? She thirsty? She a pick me? Yeah.
No, I might have to contribute, even if she just goes.
Yes,
by herself. I'm gonna contribute too.
$699 is the price. And listen. Let me make sure I show y'all that I am not making this up.
One thing is, I'm
not. And I was like,
I ain't going.
I was like,
price, I'm not going. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. If that's the price, I'm gonna stay home.
Well, that's the extra VIP. I got to be extra VIP.
I will contribute too, but I'm gonna stay home because basically 600 plus 600. I mean, I don't want to meet them. I mean, I could just get a regular ticket. So mine 600. But my thing is, I'd rather just you could do it. I'm gonna stay home.
Well, let me just explain to you guys. So I think I already got the code, but there's like a 20% off code or whatever. So whatever 20% off of this clearly not where I was at. Anyways, it's freaking $699. I want to like hold on, I'm finna put it up. Let me not, because I'm asking y'all to donate. I would not lie. That had said Okay, so yeah, here we go. I'm not about to do that. Let me just pull up.
Cause I don't know.
Look, look. That's and it's right by your birthday. But I was just saying.
Okay.
And it's right by T Double birthday. So if y'all want to just donate, because T Double would be so happy if I got to meet Lance Gross for his birthday.
Absolutely. That would be cool for me. That would be good.
I mean, because trust and believe, I would do my best to reward you all with like more, engaging content. And I'm definitely gonna reward him. So if y'all want to see him get a big birthday blast,
that would be right around my birthday. Yeah, so absolutely, that would be cool for me.
See, because I need to look.
It's like a gift for me too.
I need to see him. I need to see Lance Gross. Y'all just don't understand. I've been trying to be better with my money. You feel me? So that's why I need y'all help. Because if I buy this ticket by myself, I'm sure y'all hear my stomach. My shit gonna be like that for the next year.
I don't think they heard
my whole family might be out on the street.
I heard it, but I don't think they did.
Yeah, babe, can you go warm up the chicken? Put it on warm up right quick. I'm finna show them this VIP uncut. That's what I need. Oh no, or is it super VIP? Whichever one is the most money, that's what you're gonna get the most out of, right? So super VIP. Okay, no, so it's the VIP uncut. Come on, man. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how much our cart gonna be. Hold on. One of these we don't need.
Damn, 906. Damn, 1,000. Damn, $1,000.
It's not 1,000.
Shit, I just seen 9 when you.
Cause I had an extra one on there.
No, that shit, our shit $1,000. I just seen it.
No, this is ours. What you talking about?
Our shit is $1,000. Let's see. That look like shit. 1,200. Is that 1,200?
Babe, don't do that.
Oh, okay. It ain't bad. 6. Oh, it ain't 1,000.
6664. That's if you know, you know.
664. I don't know because your birthday is 12 something. Okay. But
what's that?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, God.
Okay. Okay. That's the one. That's the one.
Okay, so I need that. I need help, you guys. So that's why I said I need 750 because I gotta have an outfit. I need to have shoes. I need my hair done. I need everything.
Y'all.
I'm
gonna help y'all too.
I need an Uber. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I want him to go with me, so I could be like, look.
I am not.
I got my own.
I love it because I am so not jealous. I love it because I want her to do this so bad. Because
I guess you ain't jealous.
That got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just because I could see if it was like, all right, you could just up and just be like, all right, now I could just finish the rest of the tour with him. If he pick me, I can just up and just leave with him. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you can't just leave. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, he married.
Listen, regardless,
I don't want no married man.
You can't just leave.
I don't want no married man.
He gotta continue on.
Already in love with somebody else.
He gotta continue on and doing what he doing. You can't just leave not because of me. You got an aspiring artist back here that you have to be the manager of, that you got to sit back and take care of. So my thing is, I can be the Temu version, but I'm close enough to the point where it's like, you know what?
No, you did. Don't talk about you like that. Don't ever your motherfucker like call you no Temu version.
I can be the great value version. But
no, you is whatever you say.
After you meet him is what I was saying, right? And then you get that.
I mean, shit, I've been seeing him since before I met you.
Right, but my thing is after you get that.
Just because I get to meet him in person, I know, like you said, I can't.
What? You can what?
I said I can't. Is what I was gonna say.
No,
after I meet him, I can't.
Right, no, I was just saying after you get to meet. I don't listen. Listen, that's not what, after you get to meet, right? My thing is that I feel like it would be the same as like how I feel, right? Even though it may be a different reaction. He may tell you I love you back or something like that. It may be a different reaction towards like certain shit. But my thing is that were you at the end of that day that you done went on ahead and that done got you hot and bothered and where you coming back to? I'm about to give you this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, don't even worry. Go ahead. Please do. Please do. I'm about to give you this when you get back because I already know. You feeling real good. And I'm about to feel good too, and we about to feel great together. So I'm okay with that. I'm down with that. I'm totally down with that. Totally.
Talk about opportunities.
I'm totally down with that. Listen, right? I'm sidelined to because I'm with it. You go ahead and do that. It's gonna have you right for me. And that's a prep for me.
Okay, so
that's preparation.
I asked a question, a crazy question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you married. Been married 15 years.
Okay.
I mean, you and your wife is like obsessed with each other. It's like everybody know, like, oh my God, they is so like some people like their relationship goes like y'all so intentional and like so zoomed and tuned in on each other.
And then some motherfuckers be like, man, when y'all around, it's just so much attention around because
y'all
just so like, okay, yep, got you.
That. And everybody know that y'all locked in, but everybody don't know that y'all also pineapple play in a way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not vanilla, whatever. Y'all go on a cruise to freaking Alaska, Indonesia, somewhere far as fuck. Mm-hmm. And y'all run into your identical doppelganger, identical twin. They not celebrity. They just a regular person, a part of another couple. You know what I'm saying? Or let's make it even more taboo. They not part of another couple. It's just a guy that look just like you. And your wife like, oh my God, babe. Now you know. I only got eyes for you.
Or he looked just like her favorite celebrity.
No. He looked just like you.
Okay.
It's not a celebrity. Even you have to acknowledge, like, dog, y'all have to acknowledge, like, dog, like, no, y'all, we do kind of favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is your daddy, nigga? Because my daddy was a Rolling Stone. Where you from? Type shit. Like, y'all just have to acknowledge y'all look alike. This is a 7-day cruise. Y'all see each other the first day. You and your wife get drunk that first night, like, she be like, oh my God, babe. Oh my God, you know I only got eyes for you, but I want a threesome.
2 of you at one time. But do he got a girl?
No. No, because at first I was gonna say he was a part of a couple, but no, he there as a part of a family reunion. He there by himself.
So
And he like the younger version of you.
So, okay. I would just have underlining thing that would kind of separate whether if we do it or not. I can respect that that's what you want to do as being, you know what I'm saying? We married like
it's a fantasy.
Right,
I get to be
right.
you twice.
Right, you ain't about to. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I would be totally down as long as if I ran it right. If I ran it back at any case scenario, that doesn't mean I'm about to find somebody later on, a year later. If I say, "Hey, baby, oh my God, you ass just like yours, or maybe a little fatter, or baby, I want, oh my God, baby."
I have to agree though. Just like how you agreed, like dog, because even before I said anything about wanting to fuck him, y'all agreed that y'all twins. So I have to agree that we is virtually doppelgangers. We is damn near stranger twins. How they got that thing. If I agree, then yes. But if I just feel like this just a bitch that you just saying look like me because you want to be tit for tat.
I feel like that's not number one. That's why I said a year later. I feel like that's not fair to say if I feel like I agree, because my thing is I didn't sit back and have the nigga examine and look in the mirror and we got. If you felt like that,
we just was randomly at the casino at the bar at the same time. We walked up. I'm like, oh my God, babe.
And that's how you feel. So now
this nigga looks just like you, and you
right,
like, you know what, you
I
right.
accepted that, and then now you gotta sit back and be like,
gotta be
oh,
the same.
we gotta have the same mark underneath.
I didn't say that. I said I have to feel the same that me and her look alike. That's it. I didn't say we gotta be identical. I said I gotta be like, you know what, you right, man. You right.
I just feel like as a female, you about to not let that, you about to be like, oh no, what you think? I look like this bitch? Hell no, I don't look like that.
That's
like,
not true. That's not even true.
Okay.
It's been so many females.
Okay.
Not even lying. It's been so many females, celebrities mostly, and then some regular. I can remember this girl named. I can remember a girl that I grew up with that everybody said that me and her was twins, and at the same time, low key, everybody used to be like, she ain't it. But it's like, how the fuck? I'm, you know, whatever I got going on. But it's like, yeah, but y'all still kind of favor though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like, you know what? Okay, whatever. Case in point, I'm gonna give you a celebrity that Brandy fine as hell though, and that's when I'm talking about recently. Two, right here, and people, I think she beautiful, right? But some people will be like, she not fucking Ashanti, Beyonce, the bitches that they be sucking her dick. Anyways, you know, they be like, y'all favor. I agree. You know what I'm saying? And I just happen to think she cute. You know what I'm saying? But I like chocolate. I like real raw beauty. You know, I don't feel like you have to be watered down with white to be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because that's ultimately what they be saying. They want you to be some type of Puerto Rican, some type of other. You gotta have some type of watered down aesthetic for them to just outright initially acknowledge your beauty. And that's where I was coming from with the whole DT situation. Like, at first, the first like 6 months to a year that I lived down the street from him, he was ugly and irritating. You know what I'm saying? At the end, I had to admit, even though he ain't as ugly, but he's still irritating. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that used to live down the street from me when I stayed on Glenfield that we just had a whole conversation about. Yeah. I brought it back to that. It's like, when motherfuckers first look at Yvonne Orji, who came from, she's Nigerian, first of all. And she came famous on Insecure with not Lisa, her name is Issa. From Insecure with Issa Rae, but most recently she was the host of Netflix version of Pop the Balloon. Okay. People be saying, you know, she ugly, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. Same time, they be saying we look alike. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just showed y'all my daddy. We look alike. I don't give a fuck. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be able to say you look good. You know what I'm saying? I look at myself in the mirror and even on my worst day, I say I look good. First of all, I know I'm beautiful from the inside out.
I mean,
I think Yvonne Orji is, I don't know if you know what she look like, is beautiful.
Yeah.
They say we look alike. Whatever.
Let me see. I don't think that, no, you don't look like her. No, you don't look like her. I don't know if you took that as a. I'm not saying she's looks bad or nothing. I don't know if you took that as a compliment or not. No, you don't look like her.
We favor.
No.
I'm not no hater.
You don't. No.
We favor. No. Don't do her like that.
No, you don't. You don't. No, you don't. Alright. Go ahead. Go off this. Because I don't play with me. I don't. You playing with me now. Because you know, I mean,
I think Yvonne Orji is beautiful. And I see the resemblance. That's all I'm going to say. We could be cousins. The fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. We can at the very least be cousins. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Right? And you have, the older you get, the more you understand that God gave you a sound mind. And so here we go, sometimes you have to take control. You in control of what's beautiful to you. And they have to start with what's in the mirror. Period. Because if you not focused on that,
I'm not trying to be like nobody.
They will have you self-hating yourself.
I don't want to try to be like nobody ugly or nothing like that. I'm just saying you don't look like her. Don't do that. You don't look like her. No. That's not you. But no. That's what I was saying. I don't want to get a misunderstanding.
We favor. We could be cousins at the very least. You're not about to do her.
No. Absolutely not.
She is beautiful.
Y'all don't resemble. Not cousins, not sisters, not. Y'all could be friends.
You know what?
But you know, that's no shade to nobody. I'm you know, what I'm trying.
My uncle used to always tell me I look like Brandy when I was coming up.
What I'm trying to get you.
And
to
so I get what you're saying.
There's certain shit that's shade. There's certain shit that's people that's trying to just like throw out just anything or say anything. That which I'm not saying that saying you look like her is shade because that's saying that she looks. No. But you know, people would just say anything. But you know, no, that's not no.
Anyways, finally, right. Let me say my last thing before I forget again, because I still didn't say it. And I'm sorry. Cash Money Records taking over for the 9/9 of 2026.
I think I seen something like that, but
Cash Money and motherfucking No Limit is doing a joint tour. I want to tell y'all. Now, if y'all gonna sit up here and try to tell me that Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine tour has not inspired all of these old school joint tours, y'all can kiss my ass. Because they talked about that shit since all the way back then. Never did it. When they finally did it and it was successful, not everybody that could possibly do it is doing one. And I'm grateful. I'm happy for them. There's no shade, but y'all not gonna take away my girls'
aspiration.
pioneership.
What they did, what they inspired. You know?
So, Lil Boosie is going to be a special guest, and they're coming to Detroit on September 25th, which is very close to your birthday as well, like a month out. So, I feel like we doing all that this year. I feel like we fuck around and go to the BET Awards. Shout out to the BET Awards.
Shout out to that. We should go.
Shout out to Cardi.
We should have been in fucking streaming university with Casanet, but I'm gonna let that slide. This
you know
year.
what? I'm gonna let Soulja Boy have that, cause I don't got no time to be getting into with Soulja Boy.
The thing is, Casanet, he's not caring about Soulja. Casanet literally has been running.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't want no beef with Soulja Boy.
He's not even gonna entertain Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy,
because he don't have to run. He got so much stuff going on with streaming university that he don't even have to entertain Soulja. Soulja is to the point where, and be realistic, Soulja is to the point where he's now, his name is dying down and he have to live off moments. He's using Casanet as a person who brings him back up. You want to create fake beef.
Who you sound like?
You sound like Jay-Z.
Drake!
Listen though, but
that's the type of shit Drake do.
But the fake beef, you sound like Jay-Z and fucking Jay-Z and Drake. You sound like J. Cole and the whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation. That's fake beef. That's impossible meat. That's meat that's not real. That's I just Soulja, he's not creating beef. He wants to be relevant. Because he was the first person to do certain things.
He know what he doing. He's making sure
he wants to be relevant. He knows exactly. He was the first I was the first motherfucker to do this, only kept him live for only so long. Even when after he was that first person, then he started reeling out shit where I was the first one that had my name on the back of my necklace type. I was the first one that started reaching and shit, but now all that shit dying down, right? But as a person that he feel like at least holds the weight of popularity in a way, whether you make fun of me or not. Oh, I did this to niggas when they broke in my house. A nigga did this, a nigga did that, a nigga did... all that shit.
He was serious.
That's what you thought.
Don't do Soulja.
All that shit. That's for the people.
Listen, I'm done with this. Okay, I've been trying to be professional. Okay.
Me too, in a way, but I understand. I was just saying, that's my last part, though. Yeah, that shit was fake. I don't believe. And Soulja is, he for views and shit, but...
As are we. So make sure you watch this video twice. I know it's long. I'm going to break it down into a couple of parts because this is a lot. You'll get the magic segments, the magic clips, the hooks, everything. Okay, we're going to really work on this video because we really appreciate y'all for staying with us live, off and on, in and out, whatever, for 99 years. I'm sorry.
She's the engineer, so she's great with what she does, by the way.
You know what? Thank you. He's chef cooking in the kitchen. He's content creator. He is father extraordinaire. I want you guys to understand. Father's Day is that next week? Father's Day is coming up. And this man has been a father since I've known him. I mean, he was like well set in fatherhood. I think his daughter is like 2, maybe 3 years older than mine. So I acknowledged the good father in him right away. Okay. And so all of you who are acknowledging good fathers on this Good Father's Day, make sure you remember T Double sent him a kite, a cash app. What's your cash app, T Double? I'll put it in the edited version. It's what? I don't know about that.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you gotta pull it up, put it in here because he deserves a basket. I don't care if it's a noodle basket. He like what you like, T Double? What you like to eat other than me? I'm sorry, other than
I was supposed to
beef.
say, well, no.
Hamburgers. He loves hamburgers.
I eat cakes.
Smash burgers.
I eat cakes. Yo cakes. Oh, sorry. My name on or is just me. How do I? Oh, bam! It's just me.
Send him something for Father's Day. Why we can't see your thing?
I'm trying to. Well, no, it might be too close. It might be too far back, and then like
there you go.
There you go. Like, you gotta let it go. There you go. Yeah. I accept anything on Father's Day.
We love you guys. We appreciate you for shooting with us in the gym. Just you watching this video helps, and just, everything. Anything else that we might have left out of this episode, we might talk about next week. So don't come for us in the comments talking about, that came for last week. So what? You owe. Your mama came from last week's.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, it's time for us to eat. So we're going to do that, and we'll see you guys later. If you
gonna be back because
no, you'll definitely be back next week. But if you know, pop on over to Patreon because we about to eat. And y'all might like ASMR. Y'all might like, what is it called? Mukbang.
Yeah, there's a lot of slurping going on.
And I really hate when people like spit. Like, just.
You understand.
Bye.